What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again here live. Guys, today we have a Shark Tank qualifier number 7. Things are heating up. Computerson, how the hell are you?
I'm doing splendid for yet another Shark Tank qualifier.
All I gotta say is thank you so much for joining us, Computerson. Thank you so much to this community, and thank you so much to these amazing players. Coming up first, we got Rinzler taking on Hitman. After that, we got Legenda taking on Acolyte, Mr. Pups and Bendawshi, Merkurich and DexyDawg to round us out. Computerson North America is here. 2 out of 8, and let's see how they can punch through. Now, we are getting started right now. Are you ready for this, chat? And are you ready for this, Computerson?
Oh yeah, 100% ready. Gonna be a straight fire match right out of the gate, and that's what we love to see in these top 8.
Oh, we absolutely do. It's Hitman, it's Rinzler, it's going down like 4 flat tires. Booyah. And now, chat, join me on this journey as we go. By the way, Rinzler once again coming out of Rift, and it will be Hitman coming out of FTG to get us started. And by the way, Computerson, Hitman, he was saying that he plays the entire roster. What is this gonna look like? Let's find out.
Well, then he's got some decisions to be made, depending on what Rinzler chooses right here. He can do some counter pick action. We saw Raiko a second ago, but now he's hovering over Ashra, doing some thinking here.
All right, though, it will be Hitman coming out with his tried and true PeaceMaker. Rinzler coming out with his true main in the form of the Noob Saibot. What is this matchup gonna look like? Only one way to find out. A diabolical match. Hitman and Rinzler. By the way, Rinzler, he is soul searching for that cameo. What does he go with?
Yeah, Noob Saibot's definitely who I would most associate Rinzler with, but yeah, I'm curious to see what cameo he comes with here too. I don't know why I said cameo, but it's Janet Cage instead.
All right, coming out with the Janet. By the way, what's up, GZ? The Sauce Boss, Platinum Hunt, Lady of Chaos, and by the way, Crime Rider, if you're lurking, happy birthday, man. People forget, but I do not. However, Hitman coming out, and so is Rinzler. Match number 1, Computerson, as always, call it like you see it.
Eagerly right out to start the gate, gets first attack, gets that meter gain advantage right there, and he's gonna do a back throw at mid-screen. Now trying to back off right here is Rinzler.
All right, though, but we see Hitman, he is coming out with the heat, but Rinzler, he says, we've got armor, those are the backdash punish. Coming from Rinz, Hitman says enough is enough. We are not dealing with any, and all of that. Rinzler with a very, I'm sorry, no, it's gonna be Hitman with the lead. Can he maintain it? That is the ultimate question.
The defense right there by Rinzler, and as he tries to counterattack, it immediately gets blown up by Hitman. Now he's got him in the corner at a nice life lead. Get a safe jump in right there, too. Putting the screws on him here on the left.
Oh, man, Rinzler is in some serious trouble. Spends the meter, though, gets the shimmy, and skybound and down is where we're going. Computerson, Rinzler can absolutely bring this back. He needs one more connection. Let's see if he can get that mix. No, Hitman's wary of it, and he spends the fatal. It is not going to hit, and that's going to be Rinzler going down.
Desperation fatal blow rip right there, but he just lets it fly high from the sky and just belly flops right on top of his ass.
And by the way, oh, look at this. Oh, all right, the ping is going a little bit skybound here. Now we're gonna keep playing though. We're gonna hope it just maintains its current trajectory. Rinzler, no, what is this? And this is what you get when you get EU versus North America. Unfortunate business. Hopefully we didn't get booted. Computerson, and that is gonna be Rinzler leaving the con, not like this. Hitman gonna be going up on a 1-0 score, just like that.
That was quite tragic when things like that happen. It was moving pretty fluidly in the first round. I don't know what happened with that spike in the second one, but yeah, Hitman did have the 1-round lead right there.
You gotta
unfortunate stuff.
Yeah, you gotta unfortunately give that to you gotta give that to Hitman due to the nature of this event. By the way, Faded Moonlight joining us again, and you know what, chat? That is how the servers are lately. They have not been crisp, but at the same time, we still gotta make sure we keep this going. Y2J in the chat, what's going on?
Now, who made the cough here? Because if Hitman happens to be on the East Coast, that might be the best we can really do with EU here.
All right, though, we are going to be inviting Rinzler, though. He said give it to Rips. Oh, man, hey, but you forget, man, Rips is important, man. All right, let's do it, though. He said give it to Rinzler or Rips, because Rips and Rinzler, they are 2 different people, as we well know, Computerson.
Yeah, they truly are. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he meant by that there in the chat, but we'll look to get him back in, and you know, Rule Maker Vape, you make the decisions here.
Oh yeah, no, invite has been sent out. Y2J, we're doing amazing. We are just getting started. By the way, a sweaty Shark Tank awaits us. Big Crimson in the chat. Planetino's in the chat. You know it's gonna be heat, chat. And now we've invited Rinzler again. All right, Rinzler, tell me what the current status is. Did your PC literally explode? Give it to me and give it to me straight.
Well, I certainly hope that wasn't the case. I think we fairly well know what happened here, but either way, let's see if he can get back. Yes, I am back, Y2J fan. Good to see you in the chat as always. We got 68 people in the chat right now, 68.
One person has to leave. And by the way, Rinzler, yes, it is going to be 1-0. If you do not, yeah, he was already up by 1 round. We got to call it like we see it. That's a 1-0 score. Let's do the damn thing, chat.
All All right, I see the return here, and I see the fighters getting ready.
Ozboss getting us to $600. Ain't no way the sauce goat is coming in with all the heat in the world. We have officially broken the $600 barrier. Computerson, this community continues to go absolutely crazy.
Ozboss continue to show up and show out, and we appreciate it each and every time. What a generous gift there. We love to see it.
And all I gotta say is a huge shout out to the Sauce Code coming in through with the heat. Yesterday providing for the stream, today providing for the players, and you've got 600 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat here, Pewter.
Indeed, you do right now, and continuing the pace from the previous one is, both these players actually, because he's gonna eat that with Takeda instead. Rinzler making a choice right here with Takeda and Jax, hitting Hitman by surprise a little bit.
All right, by the way, Ozboss, thank you so much for everything you do for the stream, and everybody, thank you guys all so much for coming in. This is a group project from start to finish, and then of course includes you, Computerson, calling it like you absolutely see it.
We do the best we can around here. The torpedo is going to be assisted by Mataro. Oh, now he's got a nice opportunity here at mid-screen. That's that classic PeaceMaker combo that we all see.
Oh, the down two cancel, that's gonna be the round. He's absolutely gonna spend it. And look at this, the Sauce Goat having me hyped up. I can appreciate that a ton. By the way, Y2J saying it's great to see Computerson back. Is that the only reason you're here? Because does Computerson actually have his own fan base on Piss Chat?
Oh, well, I guess, you know, who does have a fan base right now is both these players, Rinzler and Hitman, and after that down two cancel, no breaking away, even though Hitman had full bars. What a great move, smartly played.
Yo, what's going on? Big Ballad in the chat. Platinum Hunt hanging out with us. And Rinzler says, I'm down 1-0. Oh, no. He sees 600 reasons now, Computerson, why he's got to be an Omega Sweat. And now Rinzler trying to punch through that Jackson be no use. Gets hit with the torpedo.
After being unable to really do much after the first round, he got DC'd. So now he's Snap a Jack with a Vengeance already going up around himself. And it's continuing. The ping looks pretty good. Looks pretty good here. I see nothing wrong yet. So let's keep it that way.
All right, we are exploding all over the place, by the way. And by the way, Chad, we're not done because Lady of Chaos dropping a 10 bomb, saying, you know what, let's make that a little bit uneven. Lady of Chaos, you absolute goat coming through with the sauce boss and making this a $610 prize pool. Computerson, do we deserve this? Absolutely not, but we gotta pretend like we do.
It really is a thing of beauty from the community here. I love to see it here. You do not love to see those kunais if you are Hitman, but he just makes sure it doesn't matter. He blows it up out to round 3.
Chat, can we get some big C's in the chat coming courtesy of Lady of Chaos dropping that 10 bomb on us, and now 610 reasons why you gotta go crazy. You gotta go amazingly hard. Just like, never mind, we'll talk about that later. However, the jump in coming from Rinzler right now. All right, Rinzler kind of getting zoned out right now. This Mataro showing no signs of slowing down. Nice.
Right, and big torpedo right in front of the hourglass right there. And now he's gonna have a restand. Oh, but there's no Eagly available. He can't complete the combo.
This is pretty impressive stuff coming from Hitman. He's got a significant lead on Rinzler. Rinzler, he knows today is the day to qualify. By the way, Legenda still trying to get in. Is he gonna find it today? We will see, Chad. His match, of course, is coming up next against Acolyte. But wait a minute, Rinzler's not done. He's putting up the damage.
Yeah, he is right there, getting pretty close to even on the health bars here. But now the Eagly's gonna make that a little bit more of a separation, forcing the breakaway out of Rinzler. Now it's got to make a decision here.
Oh, this should be the beginning of the end. I think he's dead, actually. Let's see how much he's going for the Reddit combos, the YouTube combos, and maybe even the Twitter combos. Hitman on a 2-0 lead. This is not how Rinzler saw this set going, but you know what? You gotta get going, Computerson. You cannot afford to let Hitman get this 3-0. Are we sending this man to winners finals?
Finishing with the aerial sonic boom right there, 2-0, and that one was a hard-fought battle. We actually got a real match there, no disconnections. So hopefully it continues to be steady and consistent here, so we can see the fight we truly deserve.
All right, Computerson, it is now go time, which means it is officially showtime. Hitman is storming along. He says, Vape, I see 610 reasons to qualify today. And you know what? Best luck to him. But now, Rinzler, are we coming out with something zoning? No, going back to the Noob Saibot.
Return to Noob Saibot. This time, I mean, he didn't even get a chance to use Janet in that first match right here. So now he goes to Movado, and he feels like this is probably going to be his best chance to reverse 3-0. Let's see if he's correct.
All right, it is go time, which means it is officially showtime, Chad. Hitman is out here, and he is trying to do the damn thing, though. Rinzler not calling out that far. Oh, anti-gravity, can he get a combo? No. Down one coming from Rinz in the overhead. Absolutely exquisite stuff. Nice. Oh,
a pretty good start. Even though he's gonna eat the anti-gravity, he's still off to a pretty decent start right now. Laid down some damage.
Go ahead, Computerson. Sorry to cut you off. I was just impressed by the anti-gravity.
Indeed, it is a full combo. Gets 312 right there. They both got about even meters right there. But now the health bar's got a pretty good separation as Rinzler continues. And I cursed him right away.
Oh, he's gonna spend the fatal. He's trying to get Rinzler off of that meter. Rinzler doesn't care. He has anti-care technology. Curious in the building, Faded Moonlight in the building, and I see 100 and plus goats here to watch and see. Is Hitman gonna come through and get it done? Oh no.
He decided he...
Oh no! Wait! It's just all right.
Not enough. Kiss off.
Not like this. All right, we're good to go. That's gonna be a full punish, and Rinzler finally decides now is the time to break away. He still has time to go. Hitman, what do you got for me? What do you got for me, Hitman? The backdash, and that is going to be the round. Rinzler in some big boy trouble.
This is my jam.
Yeah, good for he saved the breakaway there for the last chance. He had confidence, but instead Hitman clutches up and now finds himself on set point.
Pearson, this is now or nothing for Rinzler right now. Remember, it is double elimination, but you do not want to lose here. You've come this far. Why not go a little bit farther? The ducks from Hitman, though. He is playing exquisite. North America is here, chat.
Absolutely, yeah, and especially when you see some of the sharks that are lurking around in the tank that is the lower bracket. You're gonna have to fight your way out of there if you find your way down there, but trying to deny that possibility is Rinzler right now.
Oh, he absolutely is, though. Hitman gonna be crushing the competition, and he's gonna spend the fatal. I don't think that hits, and it doesn't. And that is gonna be Hitman taking it with a 3-0 score. North America letting their presence be known, and what a dominant way, by the way. Rinzler, last season's champion, getting 3-0 just like that, Chad.
Oh, he was the champion of last season. Okay, so he's looking to defend the title right now, and he's going to work his way through the lower bracket to do so today as Hitman advances.
And by the way, Rinzler not happy about that result. He will get another chance to make things right. However, he is going to have to work. And Chad, let me show you exactly what we got here. Platinum, don't do that again, by the way. All right, Chad, let me show you exactly how things are going down, because this is going to be none other than Hitman making his first appearance in it to winners finals. He will still have to work in order to make that guaranteed qualification. Rinzler is going to drop down to the lower side of things. He will have another shot at redemption. But Chad, coming up next, I give you Legenda taking on Acolyte. Acolyte has been playing out of his mind lately. Legenda, forever third place. Is today the day he breaks through? Let's go find out. Computerson, invites have been sent out.
Let's be the hype beginning to see who it's going to be.
That is very much right, Computerson. Legenda coming out. Who are we selecting, though? Is it going to be the Kung Lao? Of course, he is the Rain Maid Acolyte, the Johnny Cage demon coming from Europe.
Come rain,
all right, let's do this damn thing, Chad. Once again, thank you all so much for being here supporting. And all I can say is, by the way, whoever wins Shark Tank this season is getting absolutely paid. Steak dinners all the way around, Computerson? I think so.
That's the best kind of dinner.
Oh, without a doubt, but right now, though, the stakes are looking kind of high, I gotta say, because Legenda coming out immediately with a throw.
Yeah, and here comes Legenda paying off huge right now with some nice damage to start off the match and some backdashes as well. But Johnny's got some range. He quietly reaches him right there, but instead the string attempt is interrupted by Legenda, and now just interruption returned there by Acolyte.
All right, though, the down one Acolyte, by the way, playing incredible. The 4-3 up to the high heavens, and the 2-1-2 to send him into the corner. Legenda is in trouble, and already there's the Farah coming out swinging his Acolyte.
Fair command grab, yeah. Acolyte looking strong now with the life lead after a big start over there by Legenda. Now let's see what he does to get himself out of this corner right here, Vape. Cage holds home field advantage.
Overhead is going to be exquisite, and now Acolyte on the verge. By the way, Acolyte, a true believer in that Farah cameo. And you know what? He is doing some work. The low is absolutely going to get it done. And yo, what's going on, Gurman? Great to see everybody in the house. It feels like the entire community is here. Confusing. We got North America, we've got Europe, and we've got them in spades.
It's proven to be quite useful for Johnny Cage, and it doesn't take away any health like some of the other cameos might. Still 1,000 for him, which is pretty good. That's where you want to be. A lot of times you see Johnny paired at 950 health.
Yes, you do. Courtesy of that Tremor cameo, but now that Farah is going crazy, and we are seeing it right in front of our very eyes. 4-3-2 tries to go for the high riser again. The down one Acolyte will not give up his turn.
Oh no, he continues to pour it on right here. Good response back, however, by Legenda. Can't quite get that crumple from low screen. You want that combo after Janet, but I think the last punch missed.
That should be it. No. All right, this is tricky grounds for both players. The stakes are almighty high. The low, that's gonna be the game. And this should be Acolyte. If he gets it, and he does. A 1-0 score. Acolyte continuing to pull away.
Very cleanly done right there by Acolyte. Good stuff there to go up one game.
And we'd love to see a Y2J fan in the building going absolutely crazy. When is the narration? Me and Computers, and we're coming through. I gotta do Katana. I already told you this. All right, chat, but as we go into that next game, let's see what Legenda makes, and let's see the adjustments again and again, chat. Let's go! All right, Computers, for our viewing pleasures, these players coming through again, and it will be Acolyte taking that lead. Legenda will need something on the back end. Let's find out what he's got.
Johnny Cage, Farrah,
All right, and now this is...
Excuse me there. I had a bit of a coffee attack.
It's all good. People forget, man. Coughing's a thing. However, chat, let's do the damn thing. And by the way, chat, of course, I'm going to do a selfless plug. We do have some merch. If you do want to pick something up from the gift shop, look no further than right here. We got coffee mugs, chat. We got t-shirts. We got crop tops. Buy 12. Buy 6, 7 of them. However, right now, Legenda coming through with the waterwork Computers. Let's see what he's got. Nice. All right, Skyrise with a 1-1 into the sky yet again. Legenda starting off with a very strong lead. And here's the Janet there for the big pickup. This is going crazy once again. These two absolutely swinging.
Whirlpool setup in play right there. Damage continues to pile up. Legenda with a really strong answer back right now.
Legenda with a very good round. He will need considerably more, and he will get it. And that's going to be the round, chat.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. Once again, Shark Tank, if you're wondering what it is, the top 2 from every single tournament qualify. There are 16 qualifiers in total. At the very end, they get to fight for that amazing season prize spot you see at the bottom right. And Acolyte right now trying to make a name for himself. But Legenda coming through with the armored launcher.
Continuing the strong gameplay right there as he previously was. The Whirlpool set play into the Kara throw cancel. Right there, Jared Cage.
No, Jared's in prison. We'll talk about that later. However, we'll talk about this right now. The jump in, the 4-3. And now there's going to be the Farrah, the duck, coming from Legenda looking exquisite. He's on the verge of taking this game. This should be enough, Computers, and I think he's going to wrap it up, and that is going to be enough.
Correct, you are tying it up. That won a pop right now. Strong answer back. What a counter argument there by Legenda.
Legenda showing that, you know what, today is the day I qualify. We're gonna have to see how his journey goes. Keep in mind, Acolyte's still standing right in front of him, and of course, he has access to other cameos. I might expect that Tremor to come out.
Yeah, I would not be surprised that, gonna sacrifice a little bit of health for a lot more versatility, in my opinion.
It is time to find out, chat, and we've got to give you your money's worth. Hold on to your butts, and let's get this match started. Legenda right now coming out. Omega go to Acolyte. I think it's time for the Tremor. What say him? No, coming out with the Farrah still loves the mix, and I can appreciate that, chat.
He's keeping the faith in there and also keeping the extra health, so the confidence remains. And I thought he had a pretty strong first round, just like he got a little overwhelmed in that second match. Let's see how we go in match 3.
All right, chat, remember, after this week, Shark Tank will officially be halfway over. And by the way, I have a feeling the Omega sweats are going to start coming through after they see how that prize pool that this amazing community has put up. What have we done to deserve this? Absolutely nothing. But you know what? We're going to pretend like we have, as Legenda right now trying to take the lead. Armored launchers on deck.
Starting off strong yet again right here, getting a safe jump and opting not to do the Kara that time. He's just gonna stop. What a stagger game to unlock that combo right there, babe.
Platinum, nobody's seen him, but I'll tell you what, we do see amazing combos Computers, and to your point, but that's gonna be a bit of a trade coming through. And now Acolyte trying to go for the uplug. Legenda blows it right up, and this is gonna be Legenda with a significant lead. He's going insane.
Diabolical shit. After the naked jump in, he could have done an up block throw. Instead, he steps back just a smidge and starts that combo to finish up the round. Good stuff.
Absolutely pursuing Breeze, hanging out with us as well. Acolyte getting the mix, gets him with the low Farrah. Now we are going corner bound to the left side, the eastbound side of the screen. 4-3-2, not gonna get anything. Good defense from Legenda. Acolyte trying to retake their turn. And
yeah, right there.
And yo, what's going on, Big Various? How you been? Welcome back. Great to see you, Various. When is it your turn to qualify? I see you're awake right now. You could have killed everybody.
Speaking of getting killed right now, here comes Acolyte, swinging heavy. But God, just as I say it, I have jinxed him again. And now Legenda answers right back, even though he's operating at a big health deficit.
Legenda can absolutely make this comeback. He's going to have to pull out all the stops for this. Big Zack Attack hanging out with us, pursuing Breeze, Faded Moonlight, Y2J. The entire community is here, and we absolutely have to make sure that we are at level 10 for this. Down 1 into the high riser. What do you got for spends a fatal? That's not going to hit. And that's going to be a big down 2 from Acolyte.
What an odd exchange that was, but a thrilling one, especially if you're an Acolyte fan, as he ties it up now with that uppercut.
And Computers, in this community, these players are unable to pull away from each other, just showing the high level we have at Shark Tank. And now more water coming through. What do we got here, though? The back three going to be no good. Acolyte waiting for his space. The 4-3-2 not going to be any good. At the low, but he blows it up.
Correct, you are. Quite a back and forth we've witnessed so far during this match, and it just seems like that trend's going to continue because these players are both at that level, like you said.
All right, Acolyte trying to get a big conversion, unable to do so. A 4-3-2, not going to be any good. A 4-3, a 2-1-4 into the Pharaoh. What do you got for us? The overhead going to be no good. Legenda with a solid grab, and here comes the bubble.
Indeed it does, and he doesn't have the opportunity to use the crumple right there, but still taking 180 with the air combo.
This should be enough to take the lead. I do believe so. Acolyte really starting to put on the squeeze. The wake up 1-1, overhead into the low, and now here comes Legenda.
There is no meter available for Acolyte, but a full bar available for Legenda.
Is that enough? Is that enough to kill? I do believe so. And a 2-1 score come Peterson. Legenda is out here doing the damn thing.
Indeed he is. Yeah, that was a great way to finish up the round. Janet always giving great assistance with that leaping triple punch. And here we go. Now he's gonna sit on one match around from advancing.
He's trying to set up a matchup with him and Hitman. Let's see if he can get there. Acolyte, we'll have one more thing to say about it. And chat, it might be time for that Tremor cameo. That is gonna be him pulling out all the stops. Let's go find out and let's go.
Yeah, do we actually see a change from Mr. Acolyte here? Do we continue with the Johnny and the Farah? Nope, we're moving over to Tremor.
Yes, we do. There it is. There it is. It's exactly what we expected. By the way, I do need Mr. Pups, and I do need Bendawshi to make sure you have those invites locked and loaded. And Y2J saying it's Tremor time? Absolutely. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, computer, you doing all right?
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't want to be gross and blow my nose on the mic.
Hey man, we appreciate that a ton. However, hopefully you're doing better. Get yourself a handkerchief and get yourself some high octane energy, which you can find here. Pursuing Breeze saying no Sindel. They've all qualified.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And all the Sindels are already in it. Oh, but off to a good start we are here. Hot and heavy contested right now. Haven't even seen Tremor yet, but he hasn't needed to bust it out as he got a little bit of a life lead right now.
All right, Legenda says I'm not letting this one go. Kicks him around the world. That Janet there to pick up the tab. And another solid Whirlpool. Toilet technology. Ballad, by the way, saying the kill him now shirt is sick. Hey man, we appreciate you, man. And it is all there for your viewing pleasure. And maybe your ownature. However, right now, Acolyte, what do you got for us? The 4-3. He's gonna spin the fatal. This is not gonna connect. He's gonna turn himself into the corner.
He cancels and whips it. Wavies right through that. Now this is crunch time here. Crucial round.
This is gonna be clutch right here. Legenda, what has he got? He's got the round. And
Legenda pulls away to make it to set point right now. Big decisions to be made by Acolyte.
And by the way, I will say a dominant game from Acolyte to start us off, but it's been all Legenda with the download. He's been trying to qualify for weeks at this point. Is today the day?
There's the big Tremor throw on the up block punish right there, but that's kind of all he's got at this point as Legenda continues to roll with these combos and keep that set play going in the corner.
And all right, though, the down one from Akko, though, gets the high riser and another 2-1-2, sending him westbound on the I-10 freeway. Guaranteed jumping. What do you got for us, Legenda? Wakes up with a grab. What a madman!
Fantastic tech right there to deny it. It's completely nullified, and they both got full bars right here. Let's see what they use to him. Johnny's got to break here at some point.
This could be the beginning of the end. If he gets one more shimmy here, he's got to break. He's not breaking. He's going to have to eat all these hazards. The rock coming in. Acolyte, you've got to go. And he spends the fatal. This is not going to connect. Legenda, though, with the down two. And that is one way to get ahead. Legenda sends himself to winners finals.
That was fantastic. What an amazing anticipation right there. He knew he was going to cancel out of the fatal blow. Lets him come right to him with the down two. Diabolical shit, Vape.
Oh, man, one of the better matches we've seen today, and it's only our second one. Legenda saying, you know what, today is absolutely my day. Acolyte will have something to say about it in the future, but now we've got to go take a look at that bracket. This is impressive stuff, chat. You do not want to miss out on this, because with that result, it will be Legenda again coming out and going to winners finals. We've seen him in this position many times before, and now we are going to be dropping, who is this? Acolyte down to the lower side of the bracket. We'll see him in quick, fast, and in a hurry. But Chad, coming up next, this is going to be none other than Mr. Pups taking on Bendawshi. Bendawshi, one of the last Scorpions remaining who has not qualified. Let's see how this run goes, Chat. The invites have been sent out. Let's do the damn thing. All right, Bendawshi once again coming out of CS, and it will be Mr. Pups coming out of CM.
We are going in.
All right, let's do the damn thing. Bendawshi known for that Scorpion, though. Does he pick the Scorpion? Yes, he does. And now Mr. Pups coming out with that patented Takeda, chat. This is going to be losers round one. Let's go.
Oh wow, interesting here. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. It's always fun for me when Takeda's on the screen, and it's Mr. Pups. When controlling him makes it even more of a treat. Bendawshi here, always a threat. Let's see what we got here rolling into the first match.
And by the way, a huge congratulations to all 8 of these gentlemen who made it this far. It is not easy to do a 32-man bracket and some of the best players in Europe. And now we are seeing it North America. Chat, take a walk with me. Let's see who's gonna win losers round number 1 as we go to the Hollywood stage.
Here we go. Rockets are starting out, and so are chains and whips and spears and death spins.
All right, the Jaja gonna be ineffective at least for now. Mr. Pups, he has been a perennial top 8 player in this bracket. Is today the day he can make that walk? The 2-1 into the Jaja, no good. The rock pound gonna be no good either. A solid grab. Bendawshi takes the lead.
Even though the death spin hasn't been doing complete damage, it's been controlling the pace right now for Bendawshi. But looking at end of that trend right now is the tech throw by Takeda. Here we go. Mr. Pups trying to clap back, but has to eat the throw.
Oh, the overhead, though, no, that is not going to be effective, but does get the combo. Here comes Pups Pewter, and now he's dragging him towards the corner, going corner bound and down, and he's still not done.
Big damage and set play with the kunai. It's on the backside of the screen, but he does get it to explode when he tosses down the other one. Lots of work here to get all this damage, but God, it is thrilling to watch it pay off.
And by the way, guys, if you're wondering who that amazing voice is on the mic, that is, of course, not me. That is going to be none other than Computerson. Be sure to give him a follow. You can find his socials right here. And now, what is this connection, though, Peter? No! Oh, that is costly!
The lag spike certainly allowed him to jump over the hellfire right there. Hopefully that spike was just a blip on the radar and not going to continue anymore. But ultimately, Bendawshi still gets the victory even after that jump to dodge the hellfire.
It seems like the right guy won, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's impressive stuff, Computer. Solid grab, but even better tech coming from Pups. Says, you know what? I'm out to get this one. The Hellflame mixed with the Tremor. Diabolical stuff. And that's a full combo punish coming from Pupsito.
Oh, yeah, late on the spear confirm right there, but not late. Right on time, as a matter of fact, is Mr. Pups with the chains and whips. 2 chains on the screen, and the base is explosive right now.
Mr. Pups is going wild, by the way, I gotta say. And Mighty Unjust, I'll put that up for you right here and right now. By the way, guys, once again, thank you all so much for coming through. Remember, a super stacked bracket from start to finish, and now the Jaja. Can he bring this back? Does he have bring it back technology, Pewter?
Went for the Hellfire launch again right there, but this time it is smartly blocked by Mr. Pups. But he's going to run in and take the throw anyways. He's backing up. He's going to keep his distance here. He's waiting for Mr. Pups to make a move. But looks like he goes for a move of his own. He gets all blocked.
All right, and now though the low, he's going to spend it. That is not going to hit. That is going to be Mr. Pups taking the round, and he absolutely does.
Yeah, easy punish right there. Now 1 round apiece after that. Yeah, fatal blow. Probably unwise right there. I'm sure he's second guessing that decision right now.
That should be a full combo if he can pick it up, but no, not quick enough on the draw. Somewhere Various is screaming right now, saying you can't get the double rocket combo. Trying to go double piss the chesty. Lady of Chaos though nodding in approval. The stand 2-1 reels him in, Pewter.
Indeed it does. And here comes Bendawshi on the offense, clapping back in a big-time way, maintaining the screen advantage, too. He's going to do some staggers into a throw. Just tricking mind games here.
And yo, Flowery, but do not think you can hide in my chat. What is going on, my goat? Look at this matchup. It's pretty impressive. The Jaja ineffective, the Rock ineffective. The down 1, he is mashing Pewter. Solid grab.
Indeed, he is down 1 check to get out of that. Unfortunately, the throw is going to interrupt his plans, but look, still staring with the huge health advantages, Bendawshi. He can take this pretty definitively if he just takes his time.
Spin it, absolutely spin it. And I don't, wait, he tried to get the reset. There's no way. And now the 2-1 into the Jaja. Okay.
What did I just see? I don't know if that was attempted some mind games, some head games, some trickery, but it did not work right there. Bendawshi now
catches him. One more Pewter. Is Bendawshi gonna pull away? Down 1 again. He is mashing. He connects. There's no way. Bendawshi, you gotta break.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got a break right here. Otherwise, that probably would have been pretty close to death. That's a big fatal blow for Takeda right there.
Attempt! And Bendawshi gonna blow him to smithereens. The Jaja just for good effect. And chat a 1-0 score coming from Bendawshi. Computerson, that one is absolutely gonna be crucial. And those two are a little bit closer than you might have expected it if you're Bendawshi. But at the end of the day, he does get it done.
That was quite a thrilling one right there to start out this match. Yeah, couldn't have got much closer right there, but edging him out narrowly is Bendawshi.
I'll edge you out. However, chat, as we get to that next match, we are going to be seeing if Bendawshi can completely pull away, or does Mr. Pups have anything to say about it? Let's go find out. It is showtime.
Yeah, let's see if we can get an answer back here from Takeda. Perhaps a cameo switch. I don't know. Sector didn't seem to be doing all that much for him. That's why I didn't see too many rockets really doing stuff other than affecting a throw here later in that third round. But he's going to continue the faith with Sector.
I'm sorry.
And by the way, Big Kane, KD up in the building. You know it's a full house. Everybody is here. Make sure you grab your friends, grab your wife, grab your friend's wife. Tell them to get up in here. And Faraday, great to see you up in the building. How you been? All right, the Spinnacher, though, reels him right in, though, goes in raw. You never want to do that on the first date. However, a 4-3 says otherwise, computers, and as we go to the right side of the screen, low, no good.
Nothing feels quite like getting hit with a full screen spear at the beginning of the match. It always piss you off, and it looks like it did piss off Mr. Pups there a little bit, but instead Bendawshi is going to provide a greater counterattack. Even better, making him just eat all that damage. He's going to keep the meter for later, though.
Bendawshi, he is the Michael Jordan of going in raw. However, we've got double rockets to say something otherwise. Mr. Pups not giving up on the round, tries to go poke special, and gets blown up by the Tremor.
Yeah, indeed he does. All right, some kunais are going to be placed right here to see if maybe he can get an opening. But no, Bendawshi's just
one more.
Playing safe.
He's on chip territory and he catches him out of the air. And yo, True Frostbite, what's going on, brother? Dude says I'm drawing an MK comic. Dude, send it to the Discord. Let me see what you're cooking with. All right, down one, Peterson. Look at Bendawshi. He is the Michael Jordan of matching. Throws him back on the ground. Hey,
his momentum just continues right here. He's going to eat that mid right there, but so far he's keeping the strong play that we've been seeing. Just playing sound, playing technically very, very sweet. Very solid.
4-3 up into the high heavens, though, and now we see Bendawshi. He is looking good. He is looking exquisite. The critics are calling this the set of the year. Down one, double down one, and now though gets the shimmy neutron. This is where Mr. Pupsito can make something happen, Peter.
Oh yeah, here's his opportunity right now. The missile, it does track, but instead it's blocked by Bendawshi. He's just gonna run and take the throw for some easy damage. He's still in complete control right here.
Tries to get that shimmy, but goes for a grab as well. Balls to the face. And Bendawshi, you gotta kill him. Kill him now! Solid grab and Peter, this is going to do it. Bendawshi is slowly but surely pulling away a 2-0 score.
Yeah, three straight forward grabs right there to end the match. That ends up to being 360 damage. So in itself, that ends up being a pretty nice combo. He was staggering it out. And yeah, 2-0, just like you said.
You are caught between a tremor and a hard place in that situation, computers, and now this is gonna be Mr. Pups back literally up against the wall. And now, Chad, we've got to see, does Mr. Pups have anything in the tank to stop this freight train in the form of Bendawshi? Let's go.
Yeah, let's see what kind of answers that Mr. Pups can come up with. We've seen him come up with a lot of great combos, and we've seen him play great in the past, so we know it's definitely possible, and he has the potential to do it. But let's see how he intends to achieve that, and with which character. It looks like he's going to be locked in here with the great Janet Cage and Ermac combo.
And Goey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome back. By the way, computers and chat, this is not a throwaway pick. Mr. Pups plays an excellent Ermac. He's going to try to continue this run, going to try to take some damage on Bendawshi. And by the way, that Janet, you know exactly what he's looking for every single day of the week.
Yeah, two combos can kill you when Ermac's on the table with Janet, and it looks like he's going to have a chance to do that pretty shortly here. I thought he was going to go for the other version, but instead, he's 336. Still a great combo. Deathspin has made its return.
And Tuesday Me, welcome to the stream, by the way. Great to see you. I see you're a first-time chatter. We love to see it. Welcome aboard. Now the jump in coming from Mr. Pups. He does have an exquisite lead, but Tremor absolutely going to obliterate your health bar. The ja. Not going to be any good. People forget, man. And now up into the sky. Bendawshi is not going to allow it.
That would have been the opportunity for the much ballyhooed, much revered Janet combo right there.
This is it.
Now he's going to have another opportunity for it.
Wait, is he dead? Yes, he is. That's going to be enough. And now Mr. Pup showing some serious signs of life. Pulls out the ghost and absolutely hammering that health bar. Computers, let's get back to it.
Yeah, he didn't even need Janet right there. Now he's got a full Janet cameo here for whenever he does get that combo opening. If he can do it, he's also he's not gonna do the big combo there, but it's gonna be big enough with a 350 corner carry.
I'll give you a big one. However, as we continue to move left, right, and center field, we can see the 2-1 and now the low. Not gonna be any good for Bendawshi though. Still continuing to match the 1-2, and this is gonna hurt. This might actually be enough, Peter. No, doesn't pull out the Janet, not just yet, and a bit of a drop to Mole. And the down 2 cancel. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now.
He's saving it right now. He got a pretty good combo out of that. He's looking for a hard knockdown. But look, he could, yeah, I was going to say, if that one wasn't broken away, he could have certainly killed right there. But now there's one touch for each pretty much here.
All right, though, neither of these two wants to give an inch, man. Neither of us do as well. And now, though, what is one person going to do? We are taunting. And now Mr. Pups playing a little bit dirty, and I can appreciate that. Look at the taunts, though. He can't do anything.
This is really giving me quite a laugh right here. Seeing taunts when the match is this close at 27 seconds left. Good God.
And as we know, playing against a good Ermac is like being the last man at the orgy. At some point, you just got to get up in there and make a name for yourself. This is going to be all Pups in chat. We are going to an extra inning, and this is going to be enough. Mr. Pups nails him.
Pups is avoiding the sweep right there, 2-1, and it was looking pretty strong. Didn't concede a round yet there. Let's see what adjustments here Bendawshi is going to make.
All right, Mr. Pups not giving up by any stretch of the imagination. A 2-1 score, and now it is all eyes on Pups here. Can he continue this reign of terror, or does Bendawshi switch to something else that he thinks might help him out? He does play a mean Liu Kang and an excellent Johnny Cage, but there's only one way to find out, Chad, and let's go.
Yeah, I do recall the last time I saw Bendawshi, he was using the Liu Kang here. I thought the Scorpion looked very strong. Maybe just some adjustments to be made against the Ermac play, because Ermac is not your average character in this game. We'll say that.
No, definitely. He can put on a ton of damage, especially paired with that Janet, but comes out with the exact same loadout. Bendawshi still believes in himself. Chad, let's go.
Confidence remains, but he changes up to Farah this time instead. And we know what Farah can do with the high-low varieties.
Oh, absolutely. It was a cameo that was basically built for Scorpion and or Homelander. And by the way, I do see True Frostbite. You can send it to me on Discord, man. That is pretty much the only way to get a hold of me. And yo, what's going on, Big Bomb? Says, is there one for Saturday? There might be. We're going to see. We're going to try. And I actually do believe so, Bomb. Reels him right in, though, and here comes the Scorpion. All right, though, he goes for the armor, though, and here comes the Janet to pick up that tab.
Yeah, got some offense going pretty early, did Bendawshi, answering back, though, on his own right here. Mr. Pups coming through with some more damage and a side switch.
Mr. Pupsito looking good, looking fancy, wearing that tuxedo, and now this is going to hurt, absolutely. And now Jonathan, he's not going for those full optimals, opting to save it, wants more, and he was going to get more. Hey.
Oh, yeah, he is steering it all the way to the left. Yep. Oh, the overhead. He can't kill right here, but he could have if he had Janet come out, but he just chose not to.
Not giving up Bendawshi. He needs one more. Keep in mind, Mr. Pups does have meter. Will he spend it? It's now or never. And he absolutely will be getting Janet to help him break away. Okay. Still anybody's ball game. Mr. Pups. Yeah. Mr. Pups in the lead. We've been here before, Peter. We've been here before.
That looks familiar, doesn't it?
All right, and now one of these players has got to commit, just like every single one of my ex-girlfriends. Just kidding, they're long gone. But so is your health bar. Bendawshi catches him with a teleport, and that is absolutely going to do it. A 1-0 score. Bendawshi sitting on set point, Pewter.
And that was right on time, because Farah got hit by that low attack from Ermac, so it wasn't available until just now when the round started. Good stuff by Bendawshi, yeah, and as you said, set point yet again.
And yo, what's going on, Big Outlaw? What's going on, Hollywood Merengue? Great to see each and every one of you as we continue this Shark Tank infested waters. And now into the sky, where's the Jet? This should do a ton, and he calls her out. And now computers can say goodbye to your health bar. That thing is long, long gone.
Yeah, here we go, seeing it for the first time. Let's see what high amount of damage we're going to come up with. You know it's going to be north of 5 if properly landed, and a safe jump in. Oh my goodness, Jan was still there for a second afterwards, too.
All right, Bendawshi, though, that health bar has most certainly seen better days. Mr. Pups, he has his eye on one thing, and that is the Shark Tank finale. There's only one way to get there, though, the down one into the overhead, and now this is Bendawshi. He can absolutely bring this back, and he gets the restand into the forward 3.
Yeah, he does. What a good pickup right there. Can't get. Oh my, that was diabolical. Use the teleport to just kind of get over him, even though he didn't hit.
That might be enough. That actually might be enough. He's gonna reel him in. He's gonna go for one more. No, he's gonna spend it now. Computer said that might actually do it. Let's see what the damage scales to.
Oh God, no. Yeah, I think this is gonna clear the left bar. This is gonna clear it. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's dead. The belly to back suplex. What kind of damage, Chad? And this is gonna be Bendawshi on a 3-1 score. Absolutely obliterating the competition. A 3-1. Congratulations, Ben. We'll see you in about 2 matches. What a performance, by the way, Computer. And now this is Ben coming out here doing the damn thing. I can appreciate that.
He certainly did. Bendawshi moves on in the lower bracket. Mr. Pups, unfortunately, is going to have to give another shot at the next Shark Tank qualifier, but we know he'll be strong and he will be back. Meanwhile, yeah, Bendawshi moving on.
And to Computers' point, yes, that is currently what is going on. He will be taking on Acolyte in the very next match. Not this current one coming up, but in about 2, maybe 6, 7, who knows. Anyway, people forget, Chad, coming up next, this is the one that I've had my eyeballs glued to. You are not going to want to miss this. I give you one of the best smokes in the world. Taking on the Omega Sweat from North America. Merkurich, taking on DexyDawg. Invites are out. Let's go.
This is good. It happens. I'm on the way to the room. I'll just be a couple seconds behind. I think it's like usually 3 seconds behind if I'm watching it on Twitch. So I don't get to call every piece of action, but I can kind of give some little insights here in between there, you know?
All right, but either way, though, we appreciate it a ton. And now, yo, what's going on, DDG? What's going on, the Reyes? And now, Chad, let's do it. I give you Merkurich. Take it on Dexy. STG well represented, and so is 9Z. Let's do it. All right, overhead immediately started off from Merkurich. By the way, if you've never seen Merkurich play, one of, if not the best smoke on the planet here. And now, though, he's going for the gold pewter as he absolutely obliterated DexyDawg's life bar. Nice back 3, though. Dexy trying to call it out, unable to do so.
Big start, 522. That's how you start a freaking set.
Nice. All right, though, Dexy, though, not giving up on the round, not whatsoever. And by the way, excellent combos. We do not see this loadout very, very often. Merkurich, though, canceling in front of his face. The king of cancels is Merkurich.
Yeah, with Chameleon, you can get really creative here with Mileena.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, look at all the damage.
That's absolutely going to be the round, and this is going to be Merkurich. Absolutely a living legend, living up to that legend. A dominant first round coming from him.
Round
Nice
2.
combo right there. He knew he didn't need to do any of the stuff with the meter to finish up that life bar. Good stuff.
All right, though, Dexy trying to call every single one of these out, unable to do so. Merkurich, the king of cancels, coming out with the overhead striker, and now he down 1 from Dexy. He gets the low. This is a full combo coming from STG's finest.
The overhead doing work right there. Good answer back. And yeah, both players with those cameos are going to be at 950 health. Something to keep note of.
By the way, Crime Rider is chilling on his birthday saying, how does he cancel so quickly? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. He is the king of cancels for a reason. And now this is trouble coming your way westbound on the I-10. And yo, what's going on, Big Diddle in the chat? And now into the sky, Merkurich, so trying to out Pizza the Hut just a little bit, and I appreciate that. However, he is about 1 combo away. Can he get it done? And now Dexy in a world of trouble. He cannot afford to take any more damage. Right?
Oh yeah, right now he's got a big health advantage, and Merkurich got all the momentum here.
Oh, the cancel again, and that's the pew-pew, and that is going to be Merkurich, a 1-0 score against Dexy. Starting out mighty fine Computers and looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, absolutely right here. He continues the combo even after the death has been pronounced. 423, he just wants to pull some style out or maybe get a little practice in, even though it appears he does not really need it because he's on point.
And by the way, Diddle say I'm coming out with the full chonies today because I realized I left Vape on in the background. We appreciate you a ton, Diddle. And by the way, we do have, who is this? Trust me, saying been watching Shark Tank on YouTube lately. It's not like Twitch though, man. You gotta come through for the real experience. By the way, if you're on the YouTube side, thank you so much for making it this far in the video, Computers, and the entire community going crazy for this.
Smoke.
Oh yeah, glad to see you come over and that you're able to check it live for once. Yeah, it certainly is a different experience when you see the chat, everybody popping off. Seeing it live is can be unmatched. I mean, the YouTube effect is fantastic as well, but there's nothing like quite being here with everybody.
We gotta call it, man. By the way, Judo Master making that cameo since he sees Merkurich, loves to see the smoke gameplay. And now let's give him his money's worth, the price of admission. And now, Chad, let's do the damn thing. Merkurich starting off though on top, looking good. And now Dexy trying to answer back with the Mohawk Mileena. We see in front of our face, by the way.
Evil combo starter that was for Merkurich right here, and it's going to continue with more damage. He's going north of 500. Nope, just about though. 496 stings hard.
And Merkurich, though, the king of cancels, coming out yet again. Dexy looking for any footing to get a toehold in this match. And now, all right, that's a good start. And that Tremor, the beautiful combo coming from DexyDawg.
Yeah, found the opening right there, taking nice advantage of it too. And you see the change now. No more Chameleon for Mileena. Now choosing Tremor and going to have 100 health boost because of it.
And by the way, Merkurich, though, he has some of the best reaction time you will see in the entire FGC. The only thing that can beat him, literally, is the alarm clock. If Rips is here, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. However, though, into the low, Dexy with a bit of a lead here. And now this should be the beginning of the end. The overhead not going to connect, but we've got armor. And though he got hit with a striker, but still, he got that win. Dexy coming out here swinging.
Yeah, great response there in match number 2, and that striker gunshot is not going to be available for just a little bit, so Merkurich is going to have to navigate around that, and as well as the offense here provided by DexyDawg, because he's turned on a different switch, and he's gaming.
By the way, Dexy fully looking like he's woken up though, but Merkurich says, you know what? Let me turn invisible. Let me turn into one of Vape's date. As we go now to the right side of the screen, eastbound on the I-10 freeway, Merkurich looking for another setup. And now that striker providing so much coverage. You have to keep in mind, Dexy, his teammate is gonna be tragic, so he knows exactly what this loadout looks like. However, the ping, just a little bit different, Pewter.
Yeah, if you're wise with that striker cover-up, you can pretty much get free invisibility all the time. But who knows that? Mr. Merkurich does. He knows how to confirm that combo as well with the assistance of said grenades. Now it's up 1 apiece.
A tie ball game. We are all tied up just like me on a Friday night. However, this is going to be a Tuesday afternoon. We got to call it like we see it. And Dexy, though, going to try and blow past those grenades. Unable to do it. Merkurich, so go there. Gets the up block. Does Dexy. He takes the lead.
Unlocking a huge amount of damage with that great defensive display, and there's a safe jump in after. Gonna keep safe with Tremor, but now down back 2, armor out of there, getting out of the corner. Look, he interrupts the counter attempt on DexyDawg. This is gonna lead to some nice damage if he wants to use some bar.
Merkurich with some of the fastest reaction time we can see. By the way, Merkurich was a finalist last season. Dexy making his first appearance in Shark Tank. We love to see it. And now, though, this is gonna hurt. Dexy's on the verge. Keep in mind, Dexy has a full stick of butter. Should he need a breakaway or spend a little bit more meter, though, the low. And Dexy's on the verge. The overhead not gonna hit. All right, looking for another overhead. Not gonna land it, though. He gets hit. He's got a break, and he absolutely will.
Down 2 whiffed, yeah, and wisely saving the bar for a break opportunity. Now the ball roll is going to clean up the round for him, and it is tied after great adaptations made there. Better defense as well.
And you can see it, Dexy, by the way, coming through, getting it done. And I gotta say, man, this is not like a lot of events. North America versus Europe, of course, the ping is going to be high, but you know what? If you can fight through that, you can fight through anything. And we are seeing that right in front of our very eyes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think I saw Merengue earlier in the chat saying he's respecting all the cancels. Yeah, he is. He's really not trying to poke in any of the gaps, and there are some. Believe me, there are some gaps in those cancels right there. But so far, he didn't. He called out when he really needed to, as evidenced right there with the tie.
Fair to say he's keeping it very safe right now. He does not want to give up anything, because if you know what, if you get opened up even by once by smoke, you are eating what, 40, 50, 67%? Who the hell knows? Computer Sin, let's get you back to the action.
It's certainly not a bad defensive decision to start to respect those cancels. Yeah, and it's good being a little bit more risk averse, especially against when the risk can be so damaging when smoke's on the other side.
And yo, Betches be tripping in the building. Great to see you, man. We got a game on some MK11 soon. Bear Daddy hanging out with us as well. And DexyDawg, I turned my head for 1 second. What the hell happened to his health bar?
Oh yeah, that got deleted in quite a hurry, and this round is going to belong to him, and it's going to be of the flawless variety, Mr. Vape.
You can see Dexy not even breaking away, just kind of accepted kind of how things were going, but now this has got to be his round. Let's find out how this is going to go.
What's going on, my boy? I see that Benji be tripping in the chat right here. You know what? You don't see his smoke because he's invisible again. And there's full bar for DexyDawg, but it looks like he's going to save it.
And by the way, Cucumber going to pick up some merch. We love to see it, by the way. If anybody does want to pick up some official Vape Coach merchandise, you can do so right there. We've got yoga pants. We've got rugs. We've got toasters, Chad. Make sure you pick yours up today. Buy the official Vape Coach spatula.
Toaster would be kind of funny.
There's a punish though. Here comes Dexy. He should be taking the lead on this bad boy as he storms towards the corner. Into the sky we go, Peter.
Oh, what ain't funny is all that damage there. 426, and now he's got the health lead. Well, what's he gonna do with Tremor here? He's gonna cause some confusion. He could definitely interrupt some of these cancels with it if he chose to, but instead he's just playing safe defense. There he goes though. Once he had armor, he knew he could get out of that corner. Good stuff.
And by the way, Crime Rider saying toast him now, and Computer Sin, these two are gonna be all tied up. Neither one of these two has been able to pull away, just showing the strength of this event. One of the best smokes taking on a godly Mileena coming from North America.
Quite a back and forth right between these players. We knew it was going to be a highly contested match, and it is proving to be true.
Merkurich immediately trying to establish his presence there, trying to establish that pressure. And now, though, here come more cancels. Dexy tries to call him out, unable to do so. He's got a break. This is going to do a ton of damage. The ping going a little bit crazy. And now so is Merkurich getting a restand on this. Oh, calls him out. Oh, this could be Dexy. Is this enough to take the lead? He's going crazy right now, Pewter.
Yeah, there's a slight spike earlier right there, but it seems to be maintaining well now.
All right.
Gonna use some of that bar to get out of the corner.
All right, these two, once again, it will be Dexy with the lead. You know Merkurich is looking for that kill shot, especially with that Sector cameo. Gets hit with the rocket. He gets called out. He's got a break. Dexy, his last chance, and he is absolutely going to be getting himself out of there.
Good stuff right there.
Overhead gets caught in the neutral, and that's going to be it. That is going to be Merkurich now sitting on a 2-1 score.
Quite a risky move to do the back two from that far away, but it is not blocked. It's pretty fast, and it just caught DexyDawg by surprise, and it paid off to finish that up. And like you said, 2-1.
Oh, absolutely, Computers, and you can just see, like we've been talking about it, the level of competition we have here. DexyDawg, no slouch by any stretch of the imagination, but Merc, one of the best smokes on the planet right here, and he is living up to that title. Dexy, with one more chance to make things even. Let's go, Chad.
Yeah, indeed, and we know there's plenty of fight left to DexyDawg. He's not scared to be down 2-1. Looking to push a game 5 right here. Looks like they're going to keep with the same choice. Going to go with Tremor again. So that 1050 health is going to be good.
And I got to wonder, Computers, have these two played each other? As we know, Rips' season is going to be cross-continental this one. I wonder if they've already been locked up before. However, most certainly they're going to be getting experience against each other now. The double rock is going to be no good, but the low. Merkurich trying to get this combo damage established. Dexy, though, still fighting back. Oh, overhead, though, he catches him out in a beautiful high ping conversion coming from Dexy. Nice.
I don't know why I did not notice that after the one loss, Merc did just switch right to Sector, and now seeing a lot of good usage out of him in the high-flying rockets.
Oh, tries to get that conversion, unable to do so. Dexy, though, still with the lead. Can he maintain it, though? That is the ultimate question. Immediately calls him out. There's the ground pound and an overhead. What a sequence from Dex. 3 to the overhead. Oh. All right, the low, you've got to avoid the rocket. Hot, and now there's the low. And now Merkurich, this is going to do an insane amount of damage unless Dexy decides to break away. He's going to spend the fatal. And Dexy says enough is enough. I will not be eating that damage. Not right now.
Good stuff right there. Forced the breakaway. Oh, even though the ball roll is blocked, that was not.
He is canceling every way. He had to win. Not like this. And another low.
DexyDawg.
And that's going to be the round. That is absolutely going to be Merkurich. He spent the fatal blow. It was not necessary, but you know what? He wanted to make sure he got it done.
Dexy had a chance there. He called one of them out, but then it was just called out in immediate return right there by Merkurich as he goes up to 2-1 and 1 round here for the almost, yeah, he's going on set point now. Back against the wall for Dexy.
By the way, Bendawshi and Acolyte, get those invites locked and loaded. Make sure you do wait for my co-host to appear. If this does end a little bit early, that's a full combo, by the way. This is absolutely gonna sting, Computerson. Into the sky we go.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna sacrifice a bar of damage for the invisibility instead, and it's been working well in his favor all set.
All right, though, he calls out the mix beautifully. By the way, King K, my goat. What's going on, brother? Always a pleasure to see you. DexyDawg, though, he has his plate completely full. Merkurich is starting to pull away. Can he get one more mix here? You know he's looking for it. Nice.
Oh my goodness, he continues to cancel all the way across the screen on the widest screen of the whole map.
And by the way,
the whole game.
This just shows how tough this tournament is. Shark Tank. They see the $600 prize pool, but you've got to work so hard to go get it, man. And you know what? This minefield of North America, Europe, and the Middle East is absolutely nothing to joke about. Merkurich on the verge. Can he get one more? Dexy, he's trying to keep up, and now he gets hit again, has to break. That could be his last breaker of the set. Let's find out.
Yeah, this is really tough.
Merkurich, though, once again, the king of cancels coming through, trying to get that mix, though, unable to do so, that Tremor Rock. And now, Merkurich, he is still continuing to add up on that chip tide territory. The down one.
Great flawless blocks on that last display.
And that's gonna be it, chat. That is no. Dexy has one more shot, but that is gonna be it. Merkurich with a 3-1 score. A huge shout out to Dexy. Thank you so much for coming through. I know the ping is high, but so are the stakes, and so is that prize pool. Merkurich turning into the gorilla and absolutely going crazy. What a sequence, and GG's to both.
To see an animality, one of the more disgusting ones in the game. They all are, but God, that one's favorite. And the gorilla is beating his chest, as should be Merkurich right there. GG's to both, though. We were close again to another game 5. I don't believe we've had one yet, but we've had many close calls.
Definitely, man, and Merkurich, so him versus Rinzler coming up in just a few matches is going to be absolute cinema, chat. Hold on to your butts. You are not going to want to miss any of this as we continue to make that march towards the top 2 of today. Let me show you guys exactly what we're working with. So with that result, it'll be none other than Merkurich moving on to losers quarterfinals. And now, chat, we got to run these next 2 matches on stream, of course. This is going to be Bendawshi taking on Acolyte, the battle of Scorpion and Johnny Cage, and then it's Merkurich taking on Rinzler, followed by winners finals, chat. And if you are just getting here, you are in time for this official top 6 tournament. Let's go, Computerson. All right, Bendawshi to my left and Acolyte to my right. Acolyte, by the way, coming out of 9Z, and it'll be Bendawshi coming out of CS. Losers quarterfinals starts now. Still, our top 6 going, Computerson, and I have a feeling this tournament is going to get turned on its head real soon. And now the Johnny Mirror, who asked for this?
I thought Bendawshi might have stuck around with the strong playing of Scorpion we saw earlier, but instead opting for the mirror. He thinks the mirror is the more promising matchup.
All right, we're gonna find out.
It would appear. It would appear, anyways, unless he's trying to be a troll.
We are gonna find out right now as we go to a little bit of home field advantage down to the Johnny Cage soundstage. The low immediately coming out from Bendawshi. Bendawshi, by the way, one of the kings of mashing. Loves to see it. Solid grab though coming out from Echo. Small, smashing him. Balls to the face. Okay, into the sky though, coming from Bendawshi, immediately answers back. By the way, this is the only character I've ever seen Acolyte on, especially in these Shark Tank finals. You want to make sure you are coming through with your A game. And now here comes Acolyte with the lead.
He's turning it up after that, after getting a right screen carry by Bendawshi. And by the way, Bendawshi is in the long resplendent coat, while Acolyte is wearing the more traditional fighting garb right here.
By the way, the prize pool currently sitting at $600, $610 most recently coming from Osboss and Lady of Chaos. And if anybody does want to donate to that even further, you can do so right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Computer, what have I missed? Here comes Bendawshi. Can he finish this?
Bendawshi looking forward to bringing it home here, but he takes that block off. He's forced to break away with low health right there in the early first round. But he's got the confidence. That's really all that matters here.
All right, the double down one. You know Bendawshi's going to be mashing on you. And that is going to be the round. Acolyte going down. And is that my goat Mouse up in the building? What's going on, brother?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, we are moving.
Bendawshi gonna take the first round right here, and they're gonna trade down twos, which is always a funny thing for me to witness. But now here comes Acolyte, returning with some offense of his own.
All right, though, he most certainly is. Acolyte says, you know what? I'm the Johnny Cage main around here. Let's find out if he can win this. Okay? Nice down one, and a solid grab, but an even better tech coming from Bendawshi. The shadow kick, though, does not want to press a button. That's high-quality bait, though, coming from Akko.
I tell you what, there's so many things on this stage that are just begging for a stage brutality bait.
Yeah, no, there's a lot going on. There's camera crews, there's green screens, there's tremor rocks, and there's two Johnny Cages. And Bendawshi, he's gonna spend this. This might connect. Hang on, let's see what he's got. And it does, and that should be a punish, and that's gonna be Akko. He spent it, he risked it to get the biscuit, and that is gonna be Akko tying this up.
He tried to delay it right there, but it doesn't work out. Yeah, tied up. Yeah, if only they had interactables or stage fatalities or stage brutalities, this level would be really prime for a lot of that stuff. Anyways, what's really prime for us is that we are in game 3 of the first match.
Oh, absolutely. Losers quarterfinal starting off with a bang. A bit of a house of mirrors here, if you will. Now another 2-1-2 coming out. The forward 3 gets absolutely destroyed by Bendawshi's shadow kick. Sliding into home plate. Forward 3 again up to the heavens. Acolyte in some trouble.
Indeed he is right now. The momentum's starting to continue, but the momentum, just as I say that, will swing a bit. Slow down the pace a little bit with the throw right there. Get smashed on the head with a gigantic rock.
All right, the 2-1, a solid grab from Bendawshi, who's going to continue that lead. Let's find out if he can go even higher. Another forward 3-2. The jump, and no good. Forward 3-2 again. Here comes Akko. Okay, Akko going to retake that lead, Peter. He's looking pretty good. The 2, now trying to get that forward 3. He does. That might actually be enough. Bendawshi in trouble.
Really strong with the shimmy right there, forcing all the meter to be gone now. But Tremor, oh, he forgot about Tremor, and Tremor's uppercut of his own. Gonna give her combo opportunity, but this fatal is not gonna hit.
No, it is not. And by the way, Mirage coming through, gifting a sub to Darth Nykel. Thank you so much. Our first sub of the day, you absolute demon. Thank you so much. And now Bendawshi, he can still rob this though. The big rock wall and the low is absolutely gonna take it. Acolyte, showing to be the king of Johnny at least for now. A 1-0 score coming from Acolyte. 9Z, looking pretty up, computer.
Johnny Cage.
When in doubt, use the sweep kick, one of the best moves in the history of Mortal Kombat and mostly all fighting games right there. So that's gonna finish the round and the match for him. Yeah, 1-0 Acolyte going.
And Bendawshi, he likes to come out with some interesting choices, though. It might be time for the Scorpion, though, because Acolyte right now is gaming with the Johnny Cage. And Cabusin, let's send it to that next match, and let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna expect a change here or not, but we've seen the strength of other characters that Bendawshi has, but it looks like he still wants to rock with Johnny Tremor, so to say.
Oh, no, he's bringing out that Scorpion, man. He says it's game time, man.
Oh, is he?
Oh, absolutely. He says, you know what? It's time for the main character. And now, chat, the House of Mirrors officially ends now. Let's do it. Let's get it back sent your way.
Unduly extravagant.
Correct, you are. I was looking on the wrong side of the screen, but here, no, on the right side of the screen is Bendawshi. Now the Scorpion returns. Let's see if this is going to be better effect against the Johnny.
Only one way to find out. Let's do it, chat. Let's, of course, send it your general direction. The forward 3 into the ja. Coming out from Bendawshi saying, you know what? I like this strip a little bit more. The back 3 for Acolyte. Acolyte seeing the level up. I have no idea what happened to him lately, but you know what? I appreciate it a ton. Bendawshi, though, still has something to say about it.
Being told by the chat that this matchup does not favor Scorpion, but right now it is certainly favoring Bendawshi as he's working with a little bit of a life advantage. Just as I say that, he runs right into a big combo. It never fails.
And you can see it though. You can absolutely see it, Johnny, with some of the quickest buttons in the game. Scorpion has to really work for that. That's another punish. That should be the end of the round. If Acolyte does not drop this, go for the shadow kick, and this is going to do it. Acolyte continuing to roll.
Yeah, good point right there. A lot of quick buttons, a lot of quick specials as well for Johnny, of course, with that shadow kick delight.
And yo, what's going on, Big Skibbity in the chat? Already qualified Fire Axe. And I see a bunch of qualifiers already watching to see who is going to join them in the shark-infested waters. That is that $600 finale. However, chat, we got a lot of work to do. Acolyte with an excellent punish, by the way.
Good shimmy right there, forcing Meter to use the breakaway in the form of Bendawshi right here. And now he's trying to get some openings. They're just going to do some blocking. It's a great defense here.
Good low. All right, Platinum. I'm sorry, not Platinum. Platinum is in the chat. What's up, man? All right, though. Again, Acolyte continuing to storm towards the north. There's the rock. And that's just a distraction just so he can get in. They'll stand two. Solid grab, though, coming from nobody else besides Bendawshi. Balls to the face, Peter.
Yeah, we've seen him using a lot of grabs, especially the forward throws from Tremor.
Tries to go for the high riser again. Bendawshi, though. This should be it. No, he's got the crystalline on. This is his chance. He's got to make it happen. The down two. What just happened? Not like this, Acolyte. Oh, my God. And that is going to be Bendawshi scamming his way to the third round.
He's got eaten alive by the armor, but it still let him do the cancel and fly into the sky to just absolutely get destroyed. And Bendawshi, wow, I've never seen that happen before. Have you? That was crazy.
No, not even once. Not even on a Tuesday. I can tell you that for certain, Computerson. All right, and now the rock walk. I'm sorry, the big rock coming out, the bowling ball getting tossed. Bendawshi making all the call-outs, and there's the ja coming from Bendawshi. That three is no good. The spear is going to be good.
Fantastic. The spear, always something to worry about, always something to keep in the back of your mind, and it forces the breakaway right there from Acolyte. But now he's returning some damage here himself.
All right, that Tremor cameo continuing to plague this screen, but at the same time, these guys are going for the gold. Acolyte, can he pull this back? Make this a little bit closer. There's the punish, but he puts on the crystalline just as he does that. And now a down two coming from Ben. Okay. All right, solid 4-3-2, and there's gonna be the punish. This might actually be enough, and I think so. Bendawshi gonna be pulling away, guaranteed damage, and does he even need the health flame? He does not. That's gonna be Ben going up 1-1.
Yeah, it does. He's tying it up right there. Huge combo there to finish up, and it was all meterless. He didn't need to do anything. Tried to style on him with the Hellfire at the end, but at the end of it, it was all taken care of.
By the way, a huge shout out to Cucumber visiting that merch store, going to the gift shop and picking up a sticker. And what else did you buy, by the way, Cucumber? Thank you so much. You got to show that to me the second you get it, by the way. Thank you so much for continuing to support the stream.
Love to see it. Love to see the merch shop starting to pop off here. It's a beautiful thing. It really is.
Hey, man, the community is going crazy. And by the way, if you do want to check out that merch store, look no further than right here. And thank you so much, Cucumber. We see you. We see you.
Temple of Kataravala.
You know, my big
All right,
brother,
Computer, we've got to act like we've been here before, which we have not. But at the same time, we have. Let's go, Chad. Bendawshi coming out with that most recent win, and now heading back to the soundstage. Let's get it.
Fight.
Yeah, correct. We are back on this stage yet again. Right here, Deathspin in play all over. He's going to Metallic Tremor right now. See if he's going to use it. He's comfortable mid-screen right now. He's fine with not going in too quickly.
And by the way, Tussimy saying about African players. We have African players. Yellow Flash, I believe, is from Africa. 4-3-2. Nice low. By the way, Yellow Flash is already qualified, by the way. And now into the sky we are going. Bendawshi coming back through, looking good. And now he's stand 3-3, forward 3-4. Not going to be any good. And now Acolyte really starting to struggle here.
Attempting to reset and start up another combo, but good defense by Acolyte unlocks another one on his end. Instead, there's armor getting right through that, getting away. And look at the keep away game Bendawshi playing right now. Very patient, one could say, if you want to be euphemistic about it.
Bit of a lag spike there, but we're going to allow it at least 4 now. The 4-3-2, the step back spear into the 2-1. And now, though, we've got a break. Acolyte still believes in the round. Disarted, great to see you, though. The raw spear getting mitigated by the bowling ball pewter.
Oh yeah, right there. And now it's time to dance here because one hit from either character could spell curtains for this round.
How did he land at the forward 4? Absolutely blowing you to smithereens. The Tremor coming out. Acolyte still believes. And now the forward 3-2 and Acolyte on the verge. What do we got here? The jump coming from Ben.
You have no
wake up, jump 3, completely fearless right there. Gonna sneak away with that round. How close was that, babe?
That was as close as you can get it, man. That's all I gotta say. And now a back 3, not gonna be landing. Bendawshi absolutely scamming his way to the promised land. Acolyte, though, still not giving up.
Oh yeah, he's rolling through, getting his safe jump in after that combo. 276, pretty nice. We know Jenny can do a lot more damage than that, but hey, that's still a pretty good combo, and especially when you get some safety and some offensive advantage here, as displayed he does currently own.
And Confusion, there's no free lunches here. He thought he had a punish there, but that rock wall, that rock slam absolutely obliterating you. Acolyte, he's got to find a way to pick it up. The low gonna be no good. Bendawshi backdashing, not going for that optimal punish. The bowling ball again. Acolyte's got to go.
Yeah, and he's moving in on the corner right there. He's got a bit of a health lead right here. Gonna eat yet another throw from Bendawshi. We've seen him do plenty of those today.
All right, Bendawshi, though, going for that armor, gets sent packing to Acolyte. We're going skybound and down right in front of the movie camera, and Confusion looking for one more reset. There's the low. He's gonna be going again, a solid grab, and Acolyte, his days could be numbered here. He's gotta go.
Armored into the cameo launcher right there is a really good move for him to take the corner. Oh, he's gonna break. He's gonna break right there with low health.
Where's the
but
teleport?
You need to.
Doesn't need the teleport. The 2-1-4, and that is gonna be Bendawshi officially taking the lead, trying to get Acolyte the hell out of here, Confusion. This Scorpion is looking absolutely phenomenal.
Oh yeah, he's on a roll right now, as evidenced in the previous match too, and now, yeah, going up 200 comfortably in that last match.
By the way, Cucumber, we did see it. We got the notification right here on stream. I give you a huge shout out. Thank you so much for looking through the gift shop. We appreciate you a ton. What did you get, by the way? Confusion, I need you to act like you've been here before, because take a look to the left. There's 200 people up in here.
Oh my, indeed there is. 202. Woo, woo. We are freaking rocking on a Tuesday right there. I see Oops and Doodle has joined us as well. Always great to see your name in the chat. And Scorpion is, see if they're going to continue their reign of chair here on Acolyte's Johnny Cage.
And by the way, Doodle Combo, welcome back. Always a pleasure to see you. I was like, where the hell's Doodle today? I need you in my life. Just like I need computers in my DMs. However, now we're coming out with the Jaw immediately. Comes Bendawshi. Hey.
Oh yeah, right here, good opening here, right back at the movie set stage. Gonna take some good defense here to stop all this offense that's pouring out from Acolyte. And just as I say that, he finally finds an opening. And now he's got on the left side of the screen, full combo time.
All right, by the way, Lethal Legend, thank you so much for the follow. And by the way, Doodle Combo, I'm calling your boss as we speak. Let him know you're slacking it on the job. I got you. 4-3-2, and now Acolyte getting a bit of a reset. A solid grab, though, coming out. Balls to the face.
Oh yeah, another big throw by Bendawshi, even though he's sitting at a health deficit right there, 296, but now he's gonna break away anyways.
All right, Sky High is where we're going, a solid grab. Now Acolyte looking so much better. Holy moly. And now that's gonna be it, Ben. Now Acolyte only down by 1 round.
Getting in the throw of his own right there, pretty comfortably right there. Acolyte looking to push a game 5, and he's 1 round away from doing so.
And by the way, the Ism, I see you asking about the next tournament. We do tournaments pretty much every single day. If you do want to join this goes to anybody, go ahead and join the Discord. We have a lot of fun there. However, though, ranking him across the coals is going to be Bendawshi now with a significant lead.
Yeah, what a way to start right there. Already half the health bar is gone, and he's commanding a big health advantage, much to your point. There is a lot of meter, though, a full bar, in fact, on Acolyte's side, so let's see if he...
Okay. All right, though, the jump in. Now this is absolutely going to sting. Bendawshi has no plans of game 5s here, Computerson. He wants to end it now. All right, Computerson, as we see this, though, a 2-1-2 absolutely lands. Here comes Acolyte. Acolyte, though, not giving up, not by any stretch of the imagination. A 4-3-2.
There it goes. I don't know what happened there, but now I can hear you again. Bendawshi, they had the tables turned on him while you were muted for a second.
Hey, people forget, man. People get muted. However, right now, though, we are seeing this, though, the low into the meter. However, a solid grab. Bendawshi on the verge. Tremor of no service, not right now. Hey.
And clock's starting to become a
he's
factor.
gotta
The
be
life
at
bars
the
are
win.
low.
That was game 5 right there. Bendawshi, this is gonna hit. There's no way this hits. And it hits! No freaking way!
Oh my God, he connects with the fatal blow right there. That is absolutely going to delete that life bar. Here we go, it's our first of the evening, or the day, or no matter what time it is, game 5, boys.
Let me talk to all 200 people up in here, and let me talk to you, computers. And as I say what's up, by the way, it's a significant iron. Chat, I need to see every single emote you can even fathom, even conceive. I need to see it all in the building right here, because Chad, our first game 5 of the evening. Computers, what do you got to say about that?
Very excited for it. We've had a couple close calls that might have pushed it to a game 5, but not one yet. This is the first, and the hype is real. I see the chat blowing up right now. Love to see it.
All I can say is this community loves Shark Tank, and so do we. Our 3rd season, and this is going crazy. And now Acolyte, one chance here to make it right, and look at this community going absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, emotes everywhere raining from the heavens. It's fantastic. What a sight to see.
And chat, all we can say is a giant thank you for allowing us to do this. And now, for your viewing pleasure, one must die. Legally, one must die now.
True indeed. This is it. This is it. So let's see. He's looking at Liu Kang. He's giving this one some thought before he makes his choice.
Oh, absolutely.
And he ultimately decides on Scorpion. Still remains.
By the way, Rinzler and Merkurich, I'm gonna have Merkurich do it. Go ahead and get those invites ready for the next one as we take care of business here. Chat, of course, for your viewing pleasure, I give you our final match between these two. One must go home after this, and one continues to make that run. Let's find out who it's gonna be.
Here we go. There's that beautiful final match graphic, and here we are at the mansion. Let's see what we got.
All right, one of these two. It's going to be a sad departure, but you know what? They put in so much work, and we cannot wait to see him on the next one. Acolyte right now saying, you know what? I am absolutely going to continue this run. I'm not going home now. Bendawshi, though, gets hit with the down two.
Oh, he does. He's going to tank a lot of that damage there with the armor, providing great opportunity, great defense, and it gives him a forward throw in return. But here comes another one, another forward throw by the other guy.
Acolyte is playing incredible right now, and another backdash. This is going to hurt, and another forward three. That is going to 100% be Acolyte now on set point. Bendawshi, he's got to go, Pewter.
Fight.
Oh, yeah, here he is on set point right there.
And look at the movement from Acolyte, man. He looks like a completely different player. And now the down one, the forward three, up to the high heavens, and another 2-1-2, drilling you in the face, Peter.
Oh, yeah, good amount of damage right there, too. He's going to eat a throw, but he'll gladly take that over a big Scorpion combo. Might as well keep the corner. Oh, Death Spin's going to make you a little bit angry. It always makes me mad.
Oh, the good mix coming from Bendawshi as he now retakes that lead. Nice. Although, hang on a second, though, a forward 3-2 for your gut, and this is going to be Acolyte starting to slowly but surely pull away.
Yeah, he's continuing to chip him out right here. Ducks the throw.
That might be enough, but no. We're breaking away. Bowling ball again. Forward 3, down 1, and a 2-1. Bring him in. Kill him. Kill him now. Do not let him live. Drain that health bar and destroy him.
Oh, he's going to let it fly right here. I think that's going to clear it. I think that's going to clear the health bar. It has to, right?
Chad, Peterson, I think you're correct. We're going to a final round of a final game. This has easily been the best set of the night, and we still have Rinzler versus Merkurich after this. Can you believe what we are seeing right now in front of our very eyes?
No, this is final right here, but look at the offense coming up after getting a big momentum swing right there is Bendawshi. Let's see if he can continue that trend right here, and he's got a little bit of a health lead already, just kind of causing him to turtle.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles indeed, but right now this is going to be Donatello technology. We are seeing the 2-1-4. Acolyte with a goated duck gets sent flying though, does Echo, and now a solid down 2. Okay. Oh no, this is going to hurt, and now Acolyte fully in the driver's seat, Pewter.
Good stuff right here. Oh, he's going. Oh no, he's got good defense on display. Acolyte, yeah, he's on good cruise control right now, but still content to just back away as Bendawshi. He's trying to pick his spots here.
Factory yet again, tries to bring it up into the sky, not able to, and chat, this is gonna do it. Acolyte is going to the loser side of semifinals. What a performance, computers, and talk to him. Tell me what we just saw. What a performance from Acolyte.
Fantastic fight by both players right there. We're really down to the wire, almost as close as you can get. Acolyte ends up squeezing the last amount of damage he needed there to take that one on. Wow, what a fight we just saw.
That was incredible, man. I think we're all getting our money's worth out of each and every one of these matches. And Pearson, we still have not even gotten to winners finals. Let me show you exactly what we're cooking up right here and right now, because with that performance, Acolyte gonna be moving into top 4 territory. We've seen him here before, but now's the day you gotta go for it. Because Pearson, with that prize pool continuing to climb, things are only gonna get crazier. Chad, I give you Merkurich taking on Rinzler. Pearson, you got some time for a little bit of EU sweat? Absolutely, Peterson, as we see it now, it is going to be Rift's own Rinzler taking on 9Z's own Merkurich. These two Omega Sweats, these two always make it far in Rips, and all I gotta say is they're going to make it pretty far in here too, but one must go home. Rinzler coming out with the Baraka, by the way.
Raiden. Jax.
Raiden on the other side, okay. Not expecting this one.
These two, man.
Excuse me one moment, I'm going to grab a beverage quick.
Of course. Chat, I don't know if this is the pick. There's $600+ on the line.
Would Earthrealmers do much better?
And by the way, Doodle Combo saying you'll put up 100 for Season Fox and Platinum Hunt? Absolutely insane. If I'm you guys, I'd take that. All right, and now though we continue with the lightning though, and another low, the overhead up into the sky. Here we go. Comes Rinzler. By the way, this is not a throwaway pick from him. I can tell you 100%. I feel like Barack would be a good pick for versus Rinzler because he doesn't block. It's a very good point attack pose. It's actually a very good point. And by the way, Flowery, but coming through with our third sub of goal of the day, trying to send us on our very first hype train. We appreciate you a ton. Big shout outs to Flowery. And now though the king of the swing comes back from Rinzler. Rinzler coming through the low, the double low. And keep in mind, Rinzler, yeah, like I said, not a throwaway pick whatsoever. The other double low. And now though, this is gonna be now Merkurich taking the lead. Rinzler says enough is enough. 600 reasons why you've got to be an Omega Sweat. All right, and now they'll continue to swipe. And now though, we've got bullets on display. Up into the sky we go. And this is absolutely gonna be hurting. Rinzler should be enough to take this match as we go on our first hype train of the day. W Community. And Y2J saying kill him now. Make him dead. Welcome to die. He's not dead, but he also kind of is. That's gonna be enough. And Chad, we are seeing it right in front of our face. Rinzler coming out with the heat, just like Flowery been coming through, putting us on that level 1 hype train. We love you, Flowery Pop.
Oh, I get back from my fridge in a coughing fit, and I just see a hype train going on. Let's go. What community is going on?
Oh, no, this is going crazy right now, but now it is me, Merkurich, and now I gotta call it like I see it. I thought these were throwaway picks, but these guys are absolutely swinging. Saying, you know what, let's come out with something a little bit unorthodox. You can absolutely appreciate it. And yo, what's going on? Pyroclastic up in the building. Okay.
Ain't up throwing about 457 damage coming out of Raiden right there, and it's gonna continue. Jack's gonna make sure of it.
And Rinzler,
charge up.
Rinzler is died, and by the way, we've got Geiler coming through with the 5 bomb, saying, Vape, fuck your sub goal. We don't need that around here. And now Chad Geiler coming through with the heat. Computer said this community is going crazy. 200 up in the building. What have we done to deserve this?
Oh, what a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for the generosity. Dropping 5 in the chat, that's love right there. And now we're above 200 people now. Love to see it.
Oh my goodness, this community is going crazy. And by the way, whoever does... What are we even saying right now? All right, I don't know. The chat's going a little... Let me find out chat misbehaving. I'll turn this car around right now. All right, and now we are continuing to batter each other. A solid grab attempt, but this is going to be none other than Merkurich coming through with the Raiden and absolutely depleting that health bar. And Rinzler goes down.
He's certainly got some rainbow combos and very powerful ones at that. Yeah, now up on the 1-0 lead out of the unexpected character choice here.
And by the way,
move.
He said, would Conan cook in this matchup? That's a tough pick. That's TUFF. That's tough right there. However, Chad, with that result, though, that is going to be a 1-0 score coming out from Merkurich. And now Rinzler, though, he's on roller skates. He's got to find out a way. Does he go to a character switch? Computers, I believe it's time.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the matchup is on that one, but it was pretty close right there. Conan versus who? Also, I want to know about that. But it looks like we're gonna stick with Baraka. He's got faith.
All right, we got faith, but you need damage though. That is what's gonna carry you. And by the way, Geiler, we haven't seen you in so long. Thank you so much for putting us on that level 2, almost that level 3 hype train. You absolute madman. And by the way, Chaos saying me misbehave never. I'm watching you, Chaos. However, let's go, Computer. Let's do the damn thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, big start. We got some projectiles going on, doing a little backing up on their own right as Rinzler.
And by the way, I
field each other out here full screen.
I'll fill you out. However, we got a big Evan in the chat as well. Evan, are we playing Rocket League later? Why do you keep ducking me? Is it because I'm getting too good? Probably. All right. And now though the down one, now double down one, Rinzler going poking the special, trying to be the king of the swing. However, Merkurich catching a rare break. Okay. And by the way, big salty besos to you, Habibi. Great to see you in the chat. Computers, it feels like the entire community is here. What can we say?
And the number just keeps rising every time I look over. And so is the damage there off that combo. 512 coming on from Mr. Merkurich, but now it doesn't matter because Rinzler is coming through and he's a one-chip territory.
All right, I'll give you something that's gonna keep rising. But right now, that is gonna be none other than Rinzler getting it done. And now looking good, Chad.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking to answer back after Merkurich, displaying big damage combos there in that last one. Now, here's a great response by Rinzler.
Overhead is going to be smashing him back down to earth. And now, Merkurich, he has his hands full. Rinzler says, you know what? I do not want to play in another one of these. It is an absolute grind. And for you guys who don't know, most of the matches take place off stream. What you are seeing is just the top 8. And now we see Merkurich with a solid breakaway. Wants to get inside those DMs. Okay?
Yeah, a lot of those off-screen fights, some of these guys have been playing. These guys have been playing for 3 hours, damn near, Vape.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Maybe even more.
Chat, for you guys who don't know, I wake up at 5 a.m. to oversee the end of this. By the way, Takeda absolutely crushing as far as the mod side. And now, though, here comes the Jax and a guaranteed smash. Merkurich, he needs damage, and he needs it now.
Yeah, big time ground pounds. They can sit and trade.
What is that? Flower Reaper coming in with the heat as well, as Rinzler is on the verge of putting this away. Flower Reaper dropping 5 on us, Computer Sen.
A beautiful thing as the hype train continues to roll down the tracks with no breaks in sight. Love to see it.
And by the way, Flower Reaper, I think it's time I give you something. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me just see which one of these two gentlemen killed each other. He's spending the fatal blow. And now the sub goal continuing to climb. The prize pool continuing to climb. The damage, the view count, everything is climbing. And Pyroclastic gonna add 5 more to that. Absolute insanity, Computer Sen. How do we calm this community down? Do we even have a chance? Rinzler's gonna be on the verge and he takes it.
God, it just continues. The hype is continuing in the chat, on my screen, and on between these characters. Both these players now is at 1 apiece. Holy crap. It continues to roll. Steamroll.
All I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, Flower Reaper, thank you so much. And Pyroclastic, thank you guys so much. Helping keep making sure we go every single day. Love this community, and you know what? We're gonna keep bringing you, not that unleaded fuel, that high-octane energy coming back your way. And now, chat, let's get you back. Let's give you guys your money's worth as Eben Man coming through with the biddies. Flower Reaper's gonna join him, trying to get us on that level 6 or 7 hype train. Computer Sen, is there any chance we can calm this community down? I don't think so.
Subs keep coming in, bits keep coming in. They can't be stopped, man.
They can't be stopped. They're too powerful. But now we've got to give them their money's worth. We've got to at least try, if I'm correct.
It's fantastic stuff, and these fighters are certainly giving us their money's worth. And high-level entertainment here is Merkurich going to roll over to Ermac. Does not like the other matchup.
And by the way, a level 5 hype train. I cannot tell you the last time we saw that. This community going absolutely insane, trying to get us to that level 6 or 7 hype train. Absolute insanity. But now it is going to be Merkurich coming out with the Ermac. Look at all the bits coming through, by the way.
God, the bits just will not cease at all, and neither will Rinzler.
And this chat, I don't know what we're gonna do. We gotta quarantine this chat. They're going a little bit too crazy, and I don't like it. At the same time, I kind of like it. And now, though, the pew pew coming out, Rinzler, he is going crazy.
It just does not stop right now. The bits just keep flying from every direction right now. And look, so does the damage. It's getting pretty even right here. The throw's gonna be teched. Merkurich with a little bit of an advantage, but not too great of one.
By the way, Pyroclastic not done, says, you know what? Let's get to that level 6 or 7 hype train, putting 2 more on the board. Mr. Pups, by the way, catching one of those. And by the way, I see Doodle saying, you know what? Can I actually donate to Rinzler's Yellow Teeth Fund? I got you. Send it to my Cash App. I won't spend it on anything else. I promise. However, though, we are continuing to swipe. It is going to be Rinzler in the lead. Actually, scratch that. Here comes Merkurich.
Forcing a breakaway right there, and a very smart way to do so, because he was going to have Janet there. He was going to be able to open up that combo and delete the rest of that health bar. All right, it looks like he might be able to do that right now, actually.
I forget that there's a match going on because this community is literally going too crazy. I'm not going to allow it. At the same time, I'm going to allow it. Merkurich retakes that lead. This community is going crazy.
Fight.
All right, and yeah, Merkurich continuing there. The Ermac choice proving to be a very solid one right here, as he pretty much commanded most of that round. Now he's got to just get around some of these projectiles. He can't really play full screen with Ermac, but that's not his game, and that's not really Baraka's game either. But he certainly has a better projectile than Ermac's one that just hits on the ground.
Computer Sen, and now it's gonna be Cucumber coming through with 67 biddies. I hate this kid. At the same time, we love you, Cucumber. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Absolute insanity. Computer Sen, we know what kind of damage we're looking at. And by the way, Akira coming through with 3 more subs. Thank you so much. Computer Sen, you gotta call the match. I can't. I literally can't. They're handcuffing me, and I'm not into that. Not now.
My God, bits and subs are just raining from the heavens right now. It's always damage if you are the player that is Rinzler, continuing to rain terror here on Ermac. But Merkurich has got another thing to say. If he can move in, he's looking for an opening. He can delete half of this pretty quickly. Only even 1 go if he really wants to.
I'll give you an opening, but look at this. They're trying to get us to that level 7 hype train. Can it be done? It's close. Cucumber coming through with the biddies as well. Akira, thank you so much for that, by the way. Pyroclastic, everybody coming through. Flower Reaper as well. And now, what is this gonna be? This is gonna be Merkurich. He's in some tough skating territory here, Peter. We're trying to get back to the match.
The flawless blocks are gonna provide some protection from that chip damage. Right here is sitting low right now, though. 40 health versus 400 for Baraka. But we know quickly Ermac can delete all of that.
Oh, and this could be close. He needs 1 more. Can he do this? 5 seconds left. Merkurich, He's got to go. 4 seconds. He's just going to block. He's trying to nail him. And Haven Blade, what is that? What is that number? No! Oh my God! Computerson, Haven Blade coming through with the Omega Heat, dropping 20 on us. I don't even know what to say. Vape.exe, stop responding. Computerson, you gotta take over.
Holy Hannah right there with 20 bomb. Jesus, this doesn't stop. Every time I think it's over, it continues. And it's just a thing of beauty, God. What a community we got. 206 in the chat, and everybody providing much love.
Chat, everybody come through with some big H's for Haven Blade. One of the best community members you could ever ask for, coming through with the love. Haven Blade, we are not worthy of your love, but you know what? We're gonna act like we are. Still continuing to go wild, this community.
God, yeah, just there's no end in sight, Vape. The hype train has now reached level 8.
We got past
shit,
6 or 7? Are we gonna allow that absolute insanity? And
we looked at 6, we went right by 7. We went on to 8.
We're not gonna allow this, chat. We forbid you from dropping more subs. We got past level 7, so the joke's on you at this point. And now, what is this gonna lead to, and what is it going to bleed to? And now, Rinzler, though, takes a big bite out of the neck. You never wanna do that on the first day, Peter.
This is coming right down to the wire here. 30 seconds left, but I don't think the health bars will last that long for clock to be a huge factor.
I'll give you a huge factor, but right now, though, here coming through is going to be the swing. And now the striker grenades. Merkurich, he's in trouble, but the down one, and Rinzler going to take a 2-1 score.
And the Baraka choice is coming out up to 2-1 right now. Holy crap. Looks like we might have another character switch force from Merkurich, and we know he's got a few of them.
Where is the smoke? We all want to see the smoke. Chat, I want all the smoke. And by the way, Pyroclastic, that's absolutely correct. I'm not going to allow it, but at the same time, I'm going to allow it. Cucumber, it will not stop with the biddies. And buying some merch today, by the way, and still showing some love to the stream. We love you so much, Cucumber. We love you, everybody. Haven Blade, most notably, coming through with that 20 bomb. Pyroclastic, Flowrepa, Akira, everybody, guys. All I can say is this is a group effort, and thank you so much for all the support. And Computers, thank you so much for everything you do here as well. Could not do this without you.
I try my best, you know. I love to be here. Thanks for having me on the mic, as always. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Just continues. Pyroclastic ain't done yet. He says, think I won't. Oh my goodness, coming through again. Now looking here. Look at here.
Pyroclastic giving a sub to Y2J. That's dangerous territory. Y2J, I better see you use every single one of those emotes right here and right now. Merkurich coming out with something a little bit more serial killer oriented, and I can appreciate that, chat.
Okay, now he's got Ghostface. This will be locked in if he gets the dub here. Let's see if he does. He's got that really scary red mask.
All right, chat, here we go, and here we roll. By the way, that sub goal has officially hit Unk status. And at the same time, I'm into Cougar, so we're going to allow it. However, Movado going to be making you a kiss as we continue to make this run. Rinzler is getting absolutely torched here. Okay. All right, though, the swipe's coming through, the overhead coming through, but not going to connect. And now, though, the bomb squad, here comes Merkurich, looking to send us to a game number 5.
He hits the floor right there, and he's off to a good start as Merkurich. The damage is piled up in a big-time way.
And by the way, Cucumber, we could not do this without you. Thank you so much for all the love as Merkurich absolutely blows through the competition. And now he is 1 round away from a game number 5. By the way, Hitman and Legenda, you will be up next. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded again and again, chat. Let's go. All right. And now, though, we are seeing it left, right, and center field. By the way, League of Champs, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to see you. Every single one of this 200-person plus amazing crowd. And I give you, for your viewing pleasure, Merkurich and Rinzler. We want to see that Game 5 computer, and we want to see it now.
Merkurich displaying much mix right here, and the Ghostface proves to be overwhelming at this point. They should just call him Merko Mix at this point.
Hey, all right, that's copyright right now. He might actually have that. He might actually have that nickname.
He should. He should when he's picking Ghost right here, or that dirty smoke with the invisible mix. Anyways, right here, shorting up the life lead a bit is Rinzler, and actually taking the life lead of his own.
All right, it looks like we have finally calmed down just a little bit, but as I say that, the action is only heating up from here. Y2J having a beer, that's illegal in chat. However, taking more swipes is going to be Rinzler. He does not want to see a game 5. He wants to get this done now as he goes onto set point.
Final round.
Oh yeah, exactly here. 1 round away from victory. Let's see what he's gonna do. Jump back into the Baraka ball roll. I don't know what that move is called. Spinning blades, whatever. The blades are spinning as well, forcing a breakaway right now from Mr. Merkurich.
Merkurich right now, though, he is gonna be calling Papa Dan's, as we can see. All right, and by the way, Acolyte, what do you mean? I don't understand. My brain doesn't work. However, big stabs coming through again, coming from none other than Merkurich. He has game 5 in sight.
Gonna run through with another command grab reset. Is he gonna do it again? Because that would be purely evil. Instead, he's gonna defend. He knows the grenades are coming on the way, so he's still holding block through that. Now he's trying to move in. What's he gonna do? These guys are dancing.
Hey, the only person who's cheating in here is me when I call up the Facebook moms. Computers think it's very upset. However, right now, chat, we'll focus on that later. We're gonna focus on this now. Now another jump in Merkurich. You can see Rinzler, he is mashing like crazy, and this might be enough to do it. I think it will. And now this is Rinzler trying to put on the squeeze. Can he get enough? Still swiping,
really
still
tough.
going. Hang on, one more. Merkurich in some big trouble. He's got to be perfect. He's got to look for that kill shot, and he finds that kill shot, but Rinzler wisely breaks away.
Stopped right in front of his face right here.
Wait a
One
minute.
hit point.
Does he have the cameo? He does. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now! And chat, we are going to a game number 5. Rinzler gives it up!
Oh my goodness. With 1.33 health remaining, he clutches up right there and is able to get the opening, and the Movado shock mine there is going to bring assistance as well. Yes, game 5 yet again. A second one of the evening.
Computers and some of the highest level players you will see in the game. A little bit of teabags from Merkurich, but just kind of saying, I got you. And I got you good.
That was a dime bag. Let's call that a dime bag. That one wasn't too intense.
It was pretty
Just a
impressive
little
stuff,
smoke.
Chad. I need every single one of you guys to make some noise. Let it be known that you are here. Let us know you got a pulse. Put every single emote that probably Haven Blade, Pyroclastic, Akira, and so many more have provided for you. Put them in the chat now. Let's go.
Game 5 hype. We're seeing, yeah, there's enough subs around in the chat, so I can see this just be a whole fucking wall of emotes.
And chat, when do I get a sub to my own channel? That's my question. Just kidding, just kidding. We got the red vape around here. Let me show you what that looks like. We're going crazy, Chad. It is time for a game number 5. The last one between these two. Who is coming out on top?
Imagine if it didn't let you use your own emotes.
I'd be so pissed.
Fight.
I'd be hitting up Pyroclastic, saying, you know what? Can I please get a sub to my own channel? And he would say, no. Screw you, mate. We're not doing this. All right, Chad. Rinzler picks the Havoc, saying, you know what? We're getting this done now. There will be no more Merkurich. However, that helping hand absolutely going to obliterate him. And a bit of a launcher here, Peter.
Oh, he's not messing around here in this game 5, and look at highly evidenced here by a sweet amount of damage. Oh my goodness, relentless so far. Trying to find out a new strategy here has to be Merkurich, because he is getting absolutely cleared out right now by Havoc.
And yo, Arasani, do not think you can hide in my chat. Great to see you, man. 12 hours of work, man. It's a lot of work. People forget, man. However, computers, and to your point, yes, Rinzler will be taking that lead. By the way, Legenda and Hitman, make sure you do get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next. The duck, though, look at that duck coming from Merc. Call him Papa Dance.
Wow, oh, what a wild and crazy helping hand that was. Big damage. And what is with this insano skin I'm seeing from Havoc?
Oh, it looks disgusting. I appreciate
that
it.
That one is new to me. That one's new to me.
All right,
Certainly
double down
colorful.
one. Nice, though. Solid grab, though, coming out from the ghost face to my left. Now to my right. Here we go, chat. Okay, still not done. And now Merkurich with a tremendous lead. Rinzler is in trouble. He says, Vape, I don't want to have to come back and do this again, but he might have to if Merkurich keeps being the GOAT that he is.
After suffering a really dominant rounds at the hand of Rinzler right here, Merkurich is showing a big responding statement. But now he's got to face the back throw right here. He's still only one hit away.
All right, those blood balls coming out, and double blood balls, triple the blood ball, quadruple, and now a 5-peat of the blood balls. Merkurich, this is gonna do it, chat, and I think Rinzler has completely done it, and now Merkurich has already left. That's gonna be Rinzler with a 3-2 score.
Oh my, what a way to end it. Oh, tough stuff right there in a game 5, and ultimately the Havoc choice was just too powerful, Vape.
Yeah, it was, and you can see Merkurich has already left the building. What a set, though, and I can completely say we all got our money's worth for that one. That set felt like it took like a half hour, by the way, Computerson. What a match.
That was quite intense, especially when you get to a game 5, it always feels like it's gone a little bit longer, and especially so many of these went to final round, so definitely got our money's worth watching that one.
110% chat, but if you think the action is done, you think again. Let me show you exactly what you got coming your way. With that performance, Rinzler going into top 4 territory, setting up a rematch between him and Acolyte. You are not going to want to miss that. But now we've got some business to take care on the top end. I give you, for your viewing pleasure, Hitman taking on Legenda. These two go absolutely at each other's throats. You are not going to want to miss this. Computerson, let's go. And by the way, Salty, you know I've got you, man. You know I've got you. I've got you with the shower tech as well. We'll talk about that later. However, we'll talk about this now, Chad. Winners, finals. Let's go.
Cage says I should call you Water Wielder. Only if you wish to.
Right, by the way, Hitman coming out with his patented PeaceMaker, and it will be Legenda coming out with his reign. Both these two on their main characters. They know how serious this is. And Y2J fan, it's a secret vape tech. I can't tell you that. I could. but I can't. All right, now we're seeing Hitman, though, trying to zone his way to freedom, trying to get to that promised land.
And there's the long-range eagle that we see come into connection. Wow, he went right through. He did the hydro ball, the hydrosphere, whatever you call it. Doesn't matter. Look at the return of the favor now by Legenda with more set play coming in corner. All position, mate.
Legenda, by the way, clearly paying his water bill this month, and you can see it, though, the fruits of his labor most certainly paying off. And now the double overhead in Hitman is in some big trouble, and Legenda takes that round, and I will say quite dominantly. That is going to be it.
Round
Yeah, he was in control very much of that, and after he put down the whirlpool, just backdash shimmy immediately into that overhead right there to clean it up. He's going to eat another eagle early in the round here.
And we still got more matches, chat. We still got, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Who the hell knows? But I'll tell you this, Hitman, he's got to get on his bike. He's got to get into some better ground here. Trying to go for those gunshots. Legenda not having it, but those eagles en route. Okay.
Yeah, Legenda kind of taking the brunt of a full screen attack right here going on from Hitman. Changing his strategy up, I see.
More waterworks in the route, but you know what? As soon as you put up that water bubble, we have got some torpedoes right coming at your midsection. Nice. And all right, this Hitman right now. We had to send a literal Hitman to take out Legenda. That should have been a punish. However, trying to out Pizza the Hut just a little bit is going to be Hitman. Does not get caught with the toilet technology. We are coming through here. Hitman with a tremendous lead.
Yeah, he is, and it's all been mostly due to zoning and full screen stuff, just not letting Legenda arrive in the close quarters so far. It's working to great effect. It's working to great effect. I mean, goddamn.
Salty's saying this is peak entertainment. A little bit of Call of Duty chat, but you know what? There is $600+ on the line. You've got to go crazy. Now the down one, the double down one. We are mashing, says Legenda, still trying to bring this back. Okay.
Yes, it's simply entertaining to watch. And look at the clock trip down. That's the other thing.
He's
It takes a lot out of the timer.
Can he break away? Can he break away? Yes, he can, but he's not going to, and that is going to be a tie ball game here. Hitman getting it done. And yo, what's up, Amirich? How you been?
final round.
The American player, the American bird, affords him with that opportunity as he cleans it up. Now it's 1 round apiece. What a change of strategy here. Might be annoying, but effective.
And keep in mind, chat, yeah, there is 600 reasons on the line. This is our last North American player, by the way. Hitman usually makes a deep run. Is today the day? He comes to life. Okay? And remember, if Legenda drops down here, he goes to that 3rd place match. And keep in mind, he has finished 3rd in the last 2 Shark Tank. He does not want history to repeat itself. Not today, computer said.
Well, you can see his change of play style is proving to work out pretty well.
I got Hitman.
Like a big health advantage again. And we know he can play at close quarters too, but right now he's just preferring to do this as the crumple or the projectiles from Rain just aren't really existing.
And by the way, you can see Salty saying, I love this PeaceMaker so much. Computer, can you take over for 1 quick second as he spends that fatal blow?
Absolutely, he actually connected with the whirlpool. The first time it actually sucked him down the toilet right there. Yeah, couldn't connect, immediately confirmed the fatal blow right there. I think he got I'm looking at full meter, but I believe he got it right after the combo started. I wasn't checking right at the beginning, but either way, big damage right here. And now Motaro's gonna allow PeaceMaker to just keep using the long range game. And that hydrosphere only lasts for so very long, which you got eagles, you got guns, but look, he keeps doing it. But now the torpedo is here to clean it up. 1-0 Hitman. The torpedo is true right now, and how fitting. End it with the sweep kick gunshots. He's been firing that gun all match right now. 1-0 there. Moltaro looking proud with the big armor. This is the big horse right here, and he's just teleporting PeaceMaker away anytime he wants to get gunshots or throw out an unsafe torpedo. Moltaro is there to save the day. Now, I don't think Legenda is going to make a character choice, but he definitely does not want to keep trying to defend this long-range game that Hitman's putting forward.
All right, what a sequence, by the way. And by the way, look at me going to the wrong scene. By the way, I suck at this, computer, so that's why you need to take over for good. And now that will be Hitman, to your point, on a 1-0 score. Let's get you back to it. Let's do the damn thing.
Only if you wish
No
to
switch
be
here
proud.
from Legenda. He immediately goes in. He's probably going to, I don't know what he's going to do to re-strategize other than just try to get in. When it's so hard because Hitman's just not allowing him. You're dealing with eagles. You're dealing with sonic booms. You're dealing with torpedoes. You're dealing with handguns.
And what did I miss, chat? Tell me what I missed. Let me find out chat's misbehaving. I'll turn this car around right now. Trust me. I have car turning around technology, chat.
Speaking of technology, the zoning technology keeps coming through. There's eagles, there's bullets. There's more bullets. There's full screen restands, but the Eagle didn't arrive in time, so he couldn't get the full combo. And you know what? You can't break away when you're just getting hit with projectiles all the time and there's no actual combos. So this full meter really doesn't mean much for him, unless he wants to spend some right now after landing on that overhead.
We see Legenda though, right? As you said that though, making that comeback. This is going crazy. Can he get the toilet? No, he cannot, but he does get a shimmy. This could be the beginning of the end. Hitman, that meter is not building, and Legenda with the ultimate comeback. That's gonna be enough.
There it is. We know how cleanly that damage can come out of Rain right there. And yeah, that was a pretty convincing one. Pretty commanding win.
Y2J. All right, you're on thin ice. I'm gonna allow it, but only for now. I got you. However, a solid grab though turns into the bubble. You know Janet's in round Computerson. This is gonna do a ton of damage. Legenda really starting to turn on the afterburns and gets the punish as well.
Yeah, good stuff right here. Look, the damage piles up, and so does the set play here. Pretty common thing. He's gonna go for the overhead, but this time it's defended. He's not falling for it yet again. But look, operating with this big lead is Legenda. I think he's a little bit pissed after that zone war for the last one.
And I'm not sure if we've gotten any sweeps today, but this one looks certainly like we are going to get our money's worth. Absolutely. And we see it right now. Legenda is going incredible. This would be tough. Tough sledding indeed for Hitman to come back for. But you know what? He's going to try to do it. Try to make him pay that iron price. The jump in again, the 1-1 into the gunshots. Computerson, he is pulling away, and that is going to be Legenda knotting this up. He does not want to go to the lower bracket today, saying, you know what? Let me get this done now.
Yeah, I think he got a little tilted after getting kept away at full screen that whole first match. So he decided, hey, I got to press on the gas a little bit quicker. I got to start my moves. I got to start my offense, and he certainly did to great effect.
110% chat, and we can see it right in front of our very face. But right now, this is going to be none other than Hitman going down in Computerson. Well, I feel like this could be yet another Game 5. These two always have close matches. Let's see if today's going to be the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's certainly starting out that way. One apiece, nice back and forth again, as we've seen a lot today already. But yeah, this one, I think now Legenda realizes that he cannot idly buy and use that Hydro Sphere. He needs to jump in and get in the face of PeaceMaker, and it worked out really well there.
Working out indeed. And by the way, what's going on, Big Sensei? Always a pleasure to see you in chat. Let's do it. Let's go to match number 3. Hitman. He has no intentions of going to that lower bracket either. Keep in mind, already 2 North American players have qualified in the form of Honeybee and Attack Potency. But right now, Hitman trying to add that, saying, you know what, 3's a crowd, let's go!
Correct. You want to add on to that? Hello, Sensei Wolf. Hope you're doing well today. And there comes the rain gun after the back 3 that provides a sweet combo as always. Gonna get the crumple setup. Yes, indeed. That's what we love to see, but you don't like to see it. I'm gonna armor torpedo right through your ideas.
By the way, Pyroclastic coming through with 4 emotes next to his name. That's how goated he is. Coming through with that conductor and that gold vape. Do not think I don't see that, Pyroclastic. Absolutely goated.
Oh, we love that. The conductor of the hype train. Much contributions from everybody in the chat. We had a big level 8 going on. That was a beautiful thing. Another beautiful thing. Here's the defense at mid-screen.
Oh no,
and
but
that
defense is turning into some offense. Computers and the Eagle is in route. The drop though coming from Hitman. Is that gonna cost him? Back three's gonna be no good. Hitman trying to get out of route, but not gonna be able to. Legenda absolutely smacking him up.
Got to teleport out of there. He's still got Motaro for another one if he wants to go for another torpedo. Oh, he's gonna save that. Oh, he could have went for a full screen confirm there.
Hitman,
that was kind of mixing up his styles.
He gets caught, not like that. Legenda, he tried to block the tick throw, but he's not gonna be able to. The Eagle absolutely sniping him. Hitman slowly starting to get this done, Pewter.
Good stuff right there. Yeah, he's kind of mixing between the zoning style and the in your face when the match dictates it right now. But also right now what the match is dictating is defense to be played against Legenda, because you do not want to fall victim to the big amounts of damage Rain is going to do.
Okay, and now they're putting up that force field. And now the Motaro getting him en route. The jump coming from Legenda. What a godly read coming from the Rain main to my right. Now, do we kick him around the world? No, we're keeping it safe here. Whirlpool technology. Okay.
Eat up the throw for 309 damage right there. Looking to get in now, Hitman is.
1-1 into the low, into the another use of the waterworks. Legenda, you need this, and you need it now.
The Eagle's denied by the water shield. Hydro bubble, whatever that move is called, can't remember at the time. But, oh my, he remembers that combo.
Okay, Legenda says we are not eating that damage. I'm getting this win now. Yo, sweet Saibot, welcome back to the chat. Always a pleasure, my treasure, as Computerson would say.
Oh yeah, he's bringing the noise right here. Good to see right there.
Oh, wait, no. Hot, chat. And now this should be Legenda's round though, and he gets the chip, knowing it would do exactly that. Legenda still in some good territory, but not completely out of the woods. North America will have something to say about this.
I believe the Janet missed before that, but didn't matter. Didn't miss that second time. And yeah, right now, it is tied 1 round apiece. Who wants to go up 2-1? Who wants it more?
By the way, the current prize pool, guys, sitting sky high at $600. However, if anybody wants to donate to that, you can do so right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for everything you have done today, absolutely spoiling us. And all we got to say is a giant thank you from me and Computerson. And now, what if I miss Computerson? What are your alpha I see?
Right now, Hitman's taking a bit of a lead with kind of the zoning approach that we've seen in the past. He's kind of picking his spots right here with it. He's keeping him away. He's trying to keep him away with that air dart too, the blow dart, the magic flute, whatever that gun is. I don't know.
The flute of doom, indeed. The back three gonna be no good. Hitman right now, though, doing some exceptional damage, slowly starting to chip out Legenda. That's a huge punish, by the way. That's a massive punish, though. Legenda, though, getting that breakaway on Hitman. Catches him out of the air, Chad. This could be the beginning of the end. Hitman putting up LeBron-type numbers.
The deadly flute provided a huge combo right there as he picks him out of the sky. Now he's sitting on a big health lead. Just seems content to back up and use the same annoying tactics that we've been seeing.
This is cinema right now. Absolute cinema, but Legenda still getting hammered. Trying to go for the down two cancel. Not going to quite work out. Ancient Blade, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and that's going to be Hitman on a 2-1 score. Absolute insanity as Hitman comes through and gets it done, Computer.
PeaceMaker win.
Dude, he was sitting there just waiting for the water shield to disappear, and he happened to have the EX gunshot on there, and he can combo right on the torpedo. So that was pretty smart, just waiting him out there. Tough stuff, though, if you're Legenda.
Absolute cinema, to say the least. By the way, Ancient Blade coming through saying, Vape Coach, love to see the other side of the arena coin. We love to see you, man. And welcome to the stream. And by the way, I see Glamour asking, who did Dexy play Mileena? Yes, he did. It was a 3-1 score against Merkurich. And now, Computerson, let's get back to the action. Let's call it like we see it.
Here we go. Looking to continue, looking to advance.
Excuse
me. Looking to advance right now is Hitman, and God, his strategy has proven to be pretty tough to crack.
All right, Legenda, though, usually does pretty well against zoners. This is a different demon we see entirely as we get you back to match number 4. Is this where Hitman finally qualifies, or does Legenda have anything to say about it?
You don't see too much zoning from PeaceMakers too often, or at least not heavily relied on as much as we've seen today here. But God, it's working so great.
Oh, the grab. Good stuff again, and that is very tough in this ping to get past. Y2J, though, going crazy. We see the entire community. Pyra Classic losing his mind, saying absolute cinema, and I am agree. I am 100% agree, Commuter. By the way, Crime Rider coming in hot with a 20 bomb to make this a $630 prize pool on his birthday, Chad. Give me some big C's in the building for Crime Rider.
Oh, what a goat for that. Spending money on your birthday. Happy birthday once again, by the way. We appreciate that so much.
All right, Chad, but now...
What else can I say?
Oh, he's gonna spin the fatal. That's what we can say. He's absolutely gonna let that one rip. Crime Rider, thank you so much. But you know what, you guys, you've absolutely spoiled me today, and it's great to see the players getting their own as well. Speaking of which, by the way, this is gonna be now Hitman in the lead.
Oh yeah, gonna have a big lead right here. Not gonna completely get rid of the life bars, but it's gonna give him a lot of room here, a lot of space to continue the strategy we've been seeing employed for much of this match.
And yo, what's up, Big Killer Lord in the chat? Great to see you, Hitman. He says we're qualifying today, not tomorrow, not next week. We're qualifying now. Okay, oh, that's gonna be it. Hitman is on set point. Legenda, he is in big trouble here, Pewter.
That's the first time we've seen anti-gravity in quite a bit. I don't think we've seen him since like the beginning of the match. Anyways, he finishes that round with one of those. And yeah, continues his momentum here.
And by the way, Ancient Blade, thank you so much. We try to do our best, and right now this is gonna be Legenda doing his best. And best thing I can tell you right now, Computerson, he's pissed. You can absolutely see it by his playstyle. Just going ultra rush down heavy, saying, let me get this PeaceMaker the hell out of here. Gets caught in the toilet, and a dominant round from Legenda, who is only down by 1 round. Can he send us to a 5th and final game? Let's find out, Peter.
That's some good momentum going into this round right here after a straight up flawless victory. Now he's looking to force a game 5 and looking to say, nah, I don't want none of that. It's saying Hitman.
And we love to see this community out here. They are absolutely getting spoiled, as are we. I gotta say, it is love all around. And now, though, we've got force fields up, and this is not where you want to be if you're Legenda. We've got another water bottle up, and this is gonna be Legenda in the lead. He goes for a double torpedo. Okay, Mataro gonna be out of commission for a little bit. Can he get the mix? You see Hitman coming out with the duck, trying to get that shimmy neutron. Oh, the jump coming from Hitman. Beautiful jump in, by the way. And another gunshot. Okay.
Stuff right there. Yeah, teleporting away as soon as he got Motaro back, by the way.
And you can...
Oh, anti-gravity almost eaten for lunch, but he didn't finish the combo.
And you can see the North American side of the community saying, go Hitman. You can see the EU side of the community saying, go Legenda. Oh, the big boot. What a connection here. And that is going to do it, chat. That is absolutely going to be enough. That is going to be Legenda, sending us to a 5th and final one. Everybody in here, make some noise. You already know what time it is. I need to see every single emote you can even fathom. Let us know you've got a pulse, and let us know you are ready for a game number 5, Computerson. Computerson, you got some time for some overtime today?
I absolutely do. Oh my goodness, great use of the, just eating that, right through the armor, just eating his offensive attempt alive right there. Legenda coming through the clutch. The chat is rejoicing right here, and we all should be because we're having another game 5.
And all right, game 5 it is. And by the way, it is gonna be Crime Rider saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Happy birthday again to you, and thank you so much for everything everybody does here, guys. I give you, for your viewing pleasure, game number 5.
Hanging guard.
Here we go, both characters remaining. I mean, they have been the whole match. No one's picked a different cameo or anything. I expect the same here out of the end of Hitman. And here we go, cinema time.
And I wonder if Legenda's got a bit of a download in between those matches, or if he's just playing at a breakneck speed. Probably a bit of both.
There's the teleport saving him. Oh, leaping Janet right there. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to do, or if that's just missed input. Because that was kind of a weird exchange I saw. But anyway.
All right, people forget, man. Who the hell knows? All right, 210 sitting pretty in the chat. We love to see it. And now let's see if Hitman can get back on his bike. Right now, the lifelink gonna be somewhat negligible in Hitman's favor.
Oh, and he shot Janet out of the sky. She's going to be out of the picture for quite a while, too, much to the chagrin of Legenda. And he's looking to try to run in, or maybe possibly, I don't know if he can survive staying back long enough for Janet to get back. As I say that, she's about to be a full meter.
Right, water bubble's gonna be coming through on the loose. The big storm coming from up north. And no, that Motaro absolutely getting smacked and into the sky. This is gonna be Legenda. You see him trying to march him down the overhead. He will have the lead. Is it gonna be enough? He needs one more. What is the armor setup gonna be coming from Hitman? He's gonna have one more choice of time to decide the overhead, and that's gonna be the round. Legenda, he can see the Shark Tank finale from here. He just needs one more round.
What a great shimmy to open that all up. Even though Janet was off the board for a while, she came back at the perfect time, providing some more damage. And now, yep, set point. Legenda's got to clutch up here.
However, Hitman, he's going to be doing his darndest to keep this man out of orbit. Does not want him anywhere near the vicinity. A restraining order, if you will, Chad. Shout out to the ex-girlfriend. However, right now, though, we are going to be using that Motaro. Gets back out of commission, though, Pewter.
Oh yeah, here we go. He's do the back rain guide, but now we're back at the zone war.
Oh, catching him with the toilet! This is Legenda.
Oh, wow.
It looks like he just has so much momentum, Chad. This is where Legenda comes to life. Hitman, though, he still has something to say about it.
Pretty even on the life bars right now. A slight lead for Hitman, but that could change in the blink of an eye, as we all know.
Absolutely. And these two, once again, putting on the water, putting on the Eagles, and putting on the bullets, as we are absolutely getting spoiled by these game 5s today. More Eagles coming through on the loose, puts on that force field, and another gunshot coming from this man, Hitman. He catches him! And that's gonna be it, Chad! The down 2 cancel! Legenda is going to the Shark Tank finale!
Oh, and what a way to finish right there. Even though meter was available for Hitman, Motaro wasn't, because he just got hit seconds before that happened. Legenda clutching up to victory. Wow, good games to both fighters. Holy shit.
What a performance, Computer saying. That is absolutely what the doctor ordered if your name is Legenda. He is going to the Shark Tank finale after a 3-2 score against Hitman in a comeback affair. And now he gets to rejoice. His journey's not over today, by the way. He still has to play the seeding match. However, he is 100% going to be going to that finale, and I love to see it. And now Hitman, his journey in many ways is just getting started. Let me show you guys exactly how things are going. With that performance, it sends Legenda all the way to the grand finals. Remember, we take top 2 in each event. He has guaranteed that top 2 spot. And now, Chad, we've got to handle some things in the lower side of the bracket. Coming up next, Computer, we get no breaks, by the way. No breaks on this train. It is going to be Acolyte taking on Rinzler. Invites have been sent out, Chad. 3 more matches. Let's do it together or as friends.
What? Oh yeah, looks like we got this 10 a.m., but we day drinking. Yeah, okay, that's right. You over there. You're on the west too. Oh yeah, I was drinking with you guys the other day when we had that 2x KO going on. That was pretty fun.
All right, let's do it though. Rinzler coming out with the Reiko, says this is a good matchup against Johnny. By the way, Rinzler, the defending champion, now just struggling to qualify. Is today gonna be the day? Is today gonna be the day? Let's go find out, Chad. Let's do it.
Marvel at my skill.
Oh yeah, here we are, and this is not what I was expecting as well. We got people from Ghana in the chat. We got Denmark. We got a lot of USA in here as well. This is good stuff, man. How can you not love it? How can you not love it?
Hey, we're worldwide, and by the way, if you're on the YouTube side, put in the comments where you're coming from. By the way, we love to see it, man. We love to see everybody from all all over the planet coming through. And now a big smash down coming from Rinzler, looking to qualify today. Can he do it?
Here comes Rinzler, very strong start right here with the Raiko. I confused him with General Shao the other day because of that mask, but right now it doesn't matter. The man in the mask is doing all of the damage.
And by the way, that prize pool continuing to climb, nearly $100 bigger than it was today. Started off at $550. We are sitting at a cool $630. And you know what? It is steak dinners all the way around if you make it to that finale, which Rinzler is trying to do.
It's a thing of beauty right here. I see the prediction result. Predictions are going up too here. South Africa in the chat. Excellent stuff. We love to see that. And look at controlling round right there by Rinzler. Let's see if he can continue the pace.
All right, the pace is going crazy. And you know what? Y2J says I want stakes. Watch this match. The stakes are very high. I can tell you straight up as Rinzler comes through with the power bomb. Another punish. Rinzler's playing exceptional today. Acolyte in big trouble.
Oh yeah, Rinzler continued to dealing out damage, not dropping any of the combos. I guess maybe he could have done the air command grab after that, but it didn't matter. He was safe anyways and had some shurikens to provide after.
And by the way, let me ask you guys, since we're having ourselves a nice little cool ASMR stream, what is your guys' favorite kind of steak as Rinzler gonna be taking that match in a 1-0 score? Confusion, start us off. How do you like your steak?
Well, I go rare.
Yeah, absolutely.
Medium rare at most, but usually I go rare.
Yeah, no, a rare steak is pretty much the best steak. Anybody says well done, well, lose my number, all right?
Well done's crazy. Well done's crazy. I don't need to chew on a tire.
Yeah, no, all we can say though, by the way, yeah, no, I'm good with a rare steak. Just knock the horns off of it and we're good to go.
Yeah, the last steak I had actually was also a ribeye. Yeah, and that was fire. Oh yeah, I'll get it bloody as fuck.
Hey man, this match is gonna get bloody as hell too, man. We love to see it, chat. Let's get you back to that very next match where Rinzler is really starting to turn on those afterburners.
Yeah, correct you are, Bendawshi. You want it to be, you want some tender, you know? Medium rare is like the highest I'll go. I try to go rare. I like it bloody, and yeah, I want to chew it. I don't want to chew on it for too long.
By the way, Y2J saying that they like it medium well. I'm watching you, Y2J. You're kind of getting there. All right, almost. But we're going to allow it. I decided. I own the place, and we're going to let it rip. Chat, let's go.
We'll accept medium well. If you burn it to a crisp, I'm going to lose my mind.
All right, Salty, I have no idea what you're saying, by the way. Did you actually kill somebody in real life, or what are we talking about? However, we're going to be trying to kill each other here as we go, says Acolyte. Now, can he take the lead? One more should be enough. And yo, Frank the Tank, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey, nice.
Hell yeah, welcome indeed right there. And here we go now, answering back in a big way is Acolyte. He's trying to even up these health bars a little bit. It's like, this is my house. If we're gonna make a mess, I better at least win, god damn it.
Yeah, no, we're not. Hey, I'm calling the cops right after this, but right now we don't call the cops. We own the cops. Acolyte, we had the win there. This is gonna hurt. The down one, double down one. And now we are moving forward. Rinzler though, trying to put Acolyte on roller skates, and this should be enough. One more, guaranteed chip and the tremor. That's gonna be enough.
The rock fist of Tremor provides it right there. And look at, I've just noticed that Raiko has 1100 health with Tremor.
All right,
that's kind of a big deal.
Oh, that's a big
matters in this.
This is a bigger deal right now, though, as we go up into the sky. The big DDT into the Tremor. Not able to get the mix, though. And now, though, Acolyte trying to call out anything here, though. Rinzler coming through, playing exceptional, trying to go to that top 3 territory. Acolyte, he does not want to be the bridesmaid. He wants to get it done today.
Yeah, and look, Raiko's well on his way. Rinzler keeps the pressure going. He's doing down 4 shurikens, the guaranteed awesome Raiko tech that every player should have in their pocket. And he sweeps, oh my god, Tremor is annihilated right there. It doesn't matter anyway because the life bar is all gone. Damn, Rinzler up 2-0 in a genius, pretty much badass way.
And Rinzler looking so much different than he did last time. Keep in mind, last time, it was a 3-0 sweep from Acolyte. Rinzler is really starting to come today, and he is starting to ball out. Chad, let's get you to match number 3. And by the way, whoever wins this has to run the gauntlet. They have to keep playing. Keep in mind, loser side, the winner of this gets Hitman. And now, let's get you to that very next match.
Yeah, Raiko is providing huge damage right here. Huge consistency. God, Rinzler is so good with him.
All right, Chad, here we go, and here we roll. Rinzler showing no signs of slowing down Acolyte. They need something, and they need it fast. Let's find out, Chad, and let's get you to that very next match. An amazing stream today, and all I can say is this community has been going wild. Computers, and you've been going wild, and so have the players. And Yellow Flash up in the chat. What's going on to my recently qualified GOAT?
What's up, big dog? Yellow Flash in the building. How you living? Hope it's great. Right here, it's not looking so great for Acolyte, but he's looking to make a change to this operation that Rinzler has in play.
By the way, Y2J is saying that prize pool is looking very nice. It all goes to a good cause. I, of course, being the good cause. We need cigarette fundies, chat, and we need them now. But right now, we're jumping right into rotation. And this is going to be Rinzler, though, coming through with the big power bomb.
Oh yeah, two big combos right there, and look at the health bar now, and it's gonna be continuing that way as set point is upon Rinzler.
Rinzler right now, though, he is on, to your point, yes, he is on set point. He's just one last one. Acolyte has not been able to get very much started. By the way, Hitman, if you do want to send me an invite, or we can just send you over here, it does not matter. Actually, we probably should make a new invite. However, right now, Rinzler with another big power bomb.
He's been in quite complete control of this match right here. They had a little bit of signs of life out of Acolyte on match number 2, but right now, still fully cruising is Rinzler.
Cruising forward, bruising indeed. Acolyte trying to close the distance. This is a very tough matchup coming for Johnny, by the way. That's all I gotta say as we continue to march north, and that health bar starting to go south. And that's it from Acolyte. Says enough is enough. Rinzler coming out here and saying that he is going to be making it to top 3 territory. His journey is not over, by the way. He has to set up a rematch between the person who sent him to losers, Chad. It's going to be him versus Hitman.
He's seen enough down for sure. He said, bye, guys. I'm going to continue on with my day. I'm out of here.
And by the way, that is going to be tough sledding again. Acolyte, congratulations on making top 4. Still very, very tough to do. And all we got to say is we hope to see you next Shark Tank. But with that performance, let me show you exactly what we're dealing with, guys. Only a couple matches left, and only 2. This is the big one. This is the match that matters the most. Out of everything you've seen today, it's either win or go home. The winner of this going to the Shark Tank finale. The loser has to come back next time and do this all again. This is not where you want to be if you are on the loser side. Chad, let's get to it. Rinzler, take it on Hitman, and let's go. All right, will it be Riff or will it be FTG, chat? Let's go find out and let's get this thing done. I give you losers finals. The Omni-Man, by the way, coming out of Rinzler, saying, you know what, my usual strategy did not work against you on the winner side. Let's see if it works on the loser side. Coming out with the Fraudney Man, Peterson, as always. Call it like you see it.
Cecil is code for Amanda Waller.
All right, we got both the superhero DLCs on the screen. I was not expecting this, but obviously he's been thinking about it. He's been thinking about this as his counterpicked PeaceMaker. So let's see how he see how he makes it work.
Big thunderclap, but Hitman immediately gonna punish it. And keep in mind, Rinzler is the defending champion of this entire season. But right now, we are seeing so much new blood in the event. Hitman trying to make a run for the gold.
That's true. He can now switch to the other side of the screen, but Hitman looking to continue his combos right now and look up to a huge lead start.
By the way, Curious, the Sauce Boss, Big Salty, everybody in the building still enjoying this, but it's going to be Hitman on a tremendous lead. This is not a throwaway pick from Rinzler. He sees something in this game plan that can absolutely get it done, and we're seeing it right here. Exhibit A!
Now he's got a good combo here in response. Gonna get a safe jump in there. And ice, oh my, he's gonna get a great opportunity with Movado.
Spend the fatal blow, do you spend it? He's looking for one more, Peter. He's looking for one more. Can he find it? Tries to go for the step back. Hitman holding that block. Good throw tech, especially in this ping. Torpedo just to get out of rotation. Catches him.
Beautiful dunk right there to get out of the Torpedo. Movado gonna hurt you both a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. Rinzler with the lead. And that's gonna be Hitman. Can he break? He goes for the anti-gravity. A very smart move. He did not want Rinzler to break away. Hitman coming through with the knowledge.
Stomped just a little too early, so it missed. And then Hitman was able to take advantage of it. Good stuff right there. Opening clutch first round.
All right, plenty of gunshots still on the loose, the Flute of Doom, but now Rinzler really starting to sink his claws in. A bit of a drop, though. The overhead does connect. Maybe taking a bit of a play out of Attack Potency's book. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a full bar, and he's had it for a while here. He hasn't had any opportunity to really break away, and with Omni-Man, you don't really need that meter to get damaged, but he's going to find some right here.
All right, into the sky we go. Look at the damage right now coming from none other than Rinzler. The jump in, and this is an exceptional pick. But the wake up boutons coming from none other than Hitman, and he's gonna retake that lead, Peter. Another big boot. He's got to break. Rinzler's got to break, but no, he doesn't. And another one.
Still saving it.
Hitman.
Saving it now. Next hit, you got to break, but if it's a projectile, you can't do anything.
He's saying, get me in the finale. Get me in the finale, Vape, and get me in there now. A 1-0 score coming from Hitman. And Rinzler, I fear, may need to do some more window shopping because this PeaceMaker is absolutely here to stay, Peter.
PeaceMaker wins.
Smart you are, yeah, and correct. The PeaceMaker continues to adapt his plan no matter who's on the other side. And right, Curious, yeah, it was that delayed wake up that gave him the opportunity to dodge that stomp in the previous round that we just saw. So let's see what else Rinzler's got up his sleeve for us.
All right, let's go, Chad. You heard the man, Peterson, and we're going to get you right back to that action. Great to see everybody in here, by the way. I see everybody still going crazy. And Hitman, he has his eyes set on that finale. But no, you know what? He's got to work for it. We're going to make him work for it. Chad, let's go.
Hanging Gardens.
He's sticking with the Omni-Man and Movado as well. he's continuing to have faith and continuing to have confidence in this. And let's see if he just switches up his plan a little bit, because he had some good opportunities right there. Ultimately, Hitman just adapted.
Remember, you can have faith, you can have confidence, but at the end of the day, you need damage. And that's exactly what Hitman's gonna be looking for, trying to make him kiss. That Movado to no success, that torpedo, gonna be blowing you to smithereens. Hey? All right, we are still cruising, and we are still cruising. Look at this, when the Mataro comes out, and then Rinzler trying to wake up with buttons. Hitman not having it. Hitman is going crazy, by the way.
He has now hit 3 torpedoes already, and he's continuing damage, forcing some armored chest bumps out from Omni-Man. And the Rinzler now is going to get some damage in, but not as much as he wanted. Although sliding into third base is Movado, going to mess you up a little bit more, bring you back to the left corner. I'm going to throw you right out of it, too.
All right, Rinzler really starting to wake up here. The down 2 cancel, though. He immediately gets put back to bed, and that is going to be Hitman again. This man has so much plot armor, Pewter.
Round 2.
Oh yeah, he continues to roll. His momentum just never seems to stop at all. And he's forcing a breakaway early right there, but he's got the death flute to get an eagerly cheeky little confirm there.
Oh, most certainly the big stomp, though, coming out of the left, and now to my right, Hitman again. So much plot armor. He is going crazy against Rinzler. And Rinzler, is this tournament run going to come to an end? And by the way, Osboss, we appreciate that. Hey, man, hey, as long as you're eating the proper fiber, everything should be fine. Unlike Rinzler, who is in big trouble, and confusing, this should be the beginning of the end. But Rinzler not giving up just yet. Okay.
Yeah, right now, looking for an answer back, looking for find some wiggle room. Here is Rinzler, because that was a pretty definitive first match, and also that round.
And you can see it, though. He tried to go for the armor. Hitman is playing incredible today, and he is only 1 game away from the Shark Tank finale. Is Rinzler going to have to come back and do this again, or does he switch characters and get this done? Let's go find out, chat.
He's playing like quite a man possessed as of late. Can you believe this guy somehow is in the lower bracket?
I have the only man to beat him today, and for actually the last couple times, has been Legenda. But right now, Legenda sitting pretty in that grand finals comparison. Let's get back to work. Let's go.
Yeah, facing elimination right here. Now it's important character selection here. But he's still staying up. He's staying confident with it. So I believe in him. If he believes himself, I believe too.
And Hitman, a true student of the game. It's still absolutely, this is, in my opinion, is a bad matchup for PeaceMaker. I've seen attack potency run wild in this matchup, but you know what? Attack potency ain't here. He's already qualified.
Fight.
Correct, you are. Now let's see if Rinzler can defeat any of this momentum, or at least deter some of it, because God, he just continues to swing. Hitman not trying to do any of the zoning approach now, but look, now he's going to eat a nice combo here from Omni-Man if he wants to continue his dominance here.
Oh, he absolutely is, and now Rinzler's starting to have some success. The thing is, he needs more, and he needs so much more, Pewter, as Hitman continues to try to pull away. And now, though, that's going to be the lead, the slingshot coming out of the Movado. Nice. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", I got you, chat. Who do you think you're dealing with? I'm a 6'7" merchant. I was the OG. However, more pressing.
Yes.
And now the down 1. Rinzler, though, having some success. This should be enough. Rinzler gonna get his very first round by the looks of it, and that's gonna be enough.
Signs of life showing from Rinzler right there. He's starting to feel it now. Let's see if he can continue that here, because he does not want to get swept. That's for sure.
No sweeps indeed. By the way, yeah, you've got 630 reasons why you've got to be an Omega Sweat. We started it from 0, and this community has literally drilled that prize pool up to $630. Absolute cinema. Thank you guys so much again. Right? Now what do we got from here?
Out a little bit. Continuing offense here. There's the backdash. There's the shimmy he wanted right there. Rinzler, this is what the doctor ordered, and you could put him back in the corner too.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And now another jump in the down 1, and we are pushing on through. Rinzler looks like he's going to get his very first game. Does he break away? No, it is going to be it, and that is going to be Rinzler. Finally, the game plan is starting to pay off right in front of our very eyes, Pewter.
Yeah, he ate right through that armor, leading to that huge combo opportunity, and then finishing it in style, splitting him right down the middle in the torso. Tough stuff right there. Well, hey, what a good way to make a statement there and make sure I'm not getting swept. And now you're just a couple games away from advancing here and making this a reverse 3-0. He's got to feel good about that.
Rinzler could 100% reverse 3-0 this. We've seen him do it before. I've never seen him do it on Omni-Man, though. And by the way, keep in mind, Hitman does play other characters. Let's see if he decides to make a switch. No! Coming back through with the old classic loadout.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, Rinzler's certainly capable of this. So let's see if Hitman can deny him that opportunity, as we've seen him play so strong already today.
And by the way, Legenda, just go ahead and invite me and the winner and Computerson all to a hill as soon as this is all done. Glad to hear your game's back working. All right, and now Hitman, though, trying to get a punish on that thunderclap. Rinzler, he has his eyes set on gold. Absolutely, that slingshot gonna be breaking it, though. We're heading skybound and down. This is Rinzler Airlines. Your flight is fully booked, Peter.
Yeah, Rinzler right here. Look at the momentum and head of steam he's playing with. He's playing with much more ferocity and confidence. He's playing very aggressive as well.
I can guarantee you Rinzler does not want to do this again. He has his eyes set on that Game 5 Hitman, though. He cannot afford to take his foot off the gas pedal. Not even a little bit. Down one coming from Rinz. However, he's getting a taste of his own medicine. Solid grab. All right, and a big rock to your backside here, Peter, as the low comes in. Hitman, though, trying to retort. And though a big punish, Rinzler, this should be enough. Hitman is not gonna break, I do not think so. Rinzler has too much health, and Peter, this should be enough to wrap it up, and that's gonna be the round.
Correct, you are wisely not breaking right there, and yeah, commanding lead by Rinzler. He's just suffocating PeaceMaker. He's not letting Hitman move, basically. He wasn't that last round anyways.
And I can 100% say Rinzler is locked in now. He wants to go to the finale. He does not want to come back here, Chad. And now he's got him in that corner. He's got the plus frames. Good low. Hitman's got to start pressing, but a missed input coming from Rinz is going to set up Hitman quite nicely. A solid grab there, lifts that shield. No, the Mataro punches you right in the chest. Nice, though, the slingshot, Peter.
That was a good opening right there. Unfortunately, the breakaway was there, but he's knocked Mataro out of the picture, but he still has a full bar already. For the cameo anyways.
All right, and another press by Hitman with the goated duck, and this is gonna hurt. Hitman might move on to set point. You can see Rinzler, oh, he spends the armor. Rinzler not giving up. Does he spend the fatal? I don't think he will. One more should set him up quite nicely, though.
Oh yeah, he's got a good opportunity because one combo can clean this up, and now even one of the weaker combos that Omni-Man has could finish this up.
Oh, the jump and chat, we are doing it! We are going to a game number 5! Computerson, talk to these guys, man. Talk to everybody in the building. Hitman is in some trouble.
Another game 5 right here, and the momentum is not in his favor at this moment. It is time to lock in, clutch up, whatever cliche you want to say right here, because this is game 5, and the winner is going to qualify. The loser is going to be very upset that they have to go through a hell of a bracket again to get here.
This is going to be so heartbreaking for the loser. The loser, by the way, does not qualify. The winner is guaranteed a spot in that finale. Who is going home, Chad? Put some emotes in the building. Let us know you're here, and let's get you to the very last match. Rinzler, take it on Hitman. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go. It looks like we have, there was some thought being given there for a moment, but then the decision was made, and here we go. Locked in, game 5. Still the same choices remain.
It all ends here, chat. Somebody is going to be leaving this match heartbroken. Who's it going to be? By the way, Uvility, when's it going to be time, man? When's it going to be time? Let's find out, chat. Let's do it.
All right, we're starting out with gunshots and escapability by Motaro.
All right. All right, another big smash to the backside coming from none other than Hitman. I'm sorry, coming from Rinzler. Rinzler, though, does have the lead, though, however minor. Okay.
Oh, we shot right through the Sonic clap attack.
And who is going home? Who is going home in a doggy bag? Right now, Hitman, though, coming through. No, the Eagly wasn't available. Just mistimed it. Hitman trying to zone, but how do you do that against Omni-Man? This is how you do it right now. Hitman in the lead.
Good combo there on the screen carry. Yeah, he's got it working at a healthy lead right now. Let's see if, oh, he teched that throw. And then he comes back with a combo of his own. Omni-Man's not going to have any meter until this is already done.
All right, Hitman finding himself in some much more favorable territory. A 1-0, and now he needs just one more to send himself to that finale and a future date with Legenda. Let's get it, chat.
Yeah, Hitman sitting on set point right here. Really strong showing on that round, and he's continuing it now. He is running away a little bit.
Right, and now that is absolutely going to be hurting, and this is going to be Rinzler taking it skybound and down. Rinzler, he wants that finale spot. This is tough.
That's how you move in after the projectiles. Just swoop in from the skies right there, leading to a big combo and a nice forward throw. Nice health advantage right here.
Back. Hitman immediately breaks away, Chad. I can see this going to the very last round, Peter. It has all the makings of it.
Oh, correct, you are, Senor. And he's got to fight his way out of the corner now. He's still... Oh, the down one party. They just keep checking them off, but now just do a back throw. Get rid of that option.
All right, making him kiss. I can appreciate that coming from Rinzler. Big stop, though. Rinzler, what do you got for us? The plus frames, indeed. The down one, the double down one. We are matching. And now Hitman, though, looking on roller skates. And chat, we are going to the final round of the final game. Who is going to the Shark Tank finale? Make some noise.
Oh, my goodness. Final round here. And Rinzler has a full meter as well. He used some on that clap, though, but still got 2 bars to work with. If he chooses, he'll probably have another breaker here before the match is over.
Nice. And all right, though, the forward for the big boot. Y2J's going crazy. Everybody's losing their minds, myself and computer included. And now Rinzler, he is staring at it. He can see the Shark Tank finale from here. Can he get in?
Oh my, this is close, so close already.
Oh, he goes for the torpedo. Oh my goodness, Hitman's starting to really get this done. Rinzler's in trouble. Another thunderclap. Hitman catches him out of the air. Tries to go for the eagly after that. That's a bit of an OS. I love it. Hitman is on the verge. Hitman can see the Shark Tank finale. Is North America getting in today? That is going to hurt. Hitman slowly getting it done.
Oh my God, what a read on 2 of the death flutes, flute of death, whatever it is. Now he's gonna play the long game with him.
He catches him again. Rinzler can absolutely do this. The Motaro, does this connect? Does this connect? And Rinzler is going down, chat. Hitman is going to the Shark Tank finale. Getting it done. This Peacemaker would not be denied. And North America has their 3rd finalist. What a performance. Hitman gonna be coming out here, getting the damn thing done.
Oh my God, what a way to finish the match right there. And it, just so highly contested. Rinzler fought for his life, almost completing the reverse 3-0. Ultimately, Hitman is going to clutch it up with 2 consecutive torpedoes, one of them giving him some escapability with Motaro, and then he was able to block off the recovery even though the super went flying. Wow, what a finish.
What a performance, and all we can say is congratulations to Hitman. You will be going to the Shark Tank finale. Your run is not over, by the way. For seeding reasons, we demand that this match gets played. By the way, what's going on Unfazed Moses? And now, chat, our very last match of the night. Hitman take it on Legenda. Let's see. This is a rematch, by the way, of winners finals. Who is going to come out on top? Hitman, of course, going to be coming through on that lower side of the bracket. Invites are out. Let's do the damn thing.
Indeed, correct. And here we are. Both players are ready to rock.
All right, Legenda coming out on the right. It will be Hitman coming out on the left. FTG and XRO going to war, chat. Let's do it for our final match of the night. Hitman, by the way, coming out with something a little bit more sunglasses oriented, and I can appreciate that a ton.
Oh, okay. We have a Johnny mirror, and one of them is playing with Goro. I was not expecting this. This was not on my bingo card today, Vape, but he's got confidence in it, obviously. He's cool with the mirror, and I think you get a little less health from Goro, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he does, man. And Goro, by the way, one of the more damaging cameos you will see in the game, a 50% throw. And now, though, these two are going to be mirroring each other. A house of mirrors, though, but it's going to be favoring Legenda. Absolutely trying to crush Hitman.
Oh yeah, Legenda coming out swinging, and Hitman only with 900 health as opposed to 1,000 here for Legenda. And you can see that almost 2/3 of that is already gone from Hitman.
All right, a 2-1, and now another 2, a 4-3-2 coming from Legenda. Hitman trying to find his way out of the corner, by the way, coming through with the spandex, and can appreciate that. And now Hitman really starting to pour it on.
Oh, good. Goro raising the roof right there. Here we go. Hitman climbing his way back here, deleting some of that health lead.
He said, Vape's paid for my divorce. You better believe it. Guys, I pay for everybody's divorce. And now another jump in, and now Hitman on the verge of taking the lead. Who's got this? Who's bringing the goods? And now a big kick, though. The Goro there to keep it safe just in case. This does not work out. Another 2-1-2. And chat, this is going to hurt. Another jumping in. That is going to be all Legenda. Absolutely nuking Hitman.
Round 2.
Here goes Legenda off to a hot start once again, even though there was some good responses there from Hitman. He continued to clean it up, but now Hitman's got other things to say, other opportunities, other combos to dish out.
That back three is going to be looking exquisite now, and now another 4-3 into the 4-3-4, and now absolutely kicking him out of rotation. Okay, 4-3-2 yet again, and now we are going sky high on this bad boy. And Hitman answering right back. Says, you know what, I'm already in the finale, but I want to win a tournament. It looks super cool on the graphics, chat, which you can see in those discords. A little bit of makeup in between rounds comparison, and we love that. Let's go.
Great response and a full hype meter as well as he continues the damage. But now Tremor's going to help you slow the pace down a little bit, and you also get a back throw going.
And by the way, since we do have dual Johnny Cages on the screen, and since that sub goal has been absolutely going crazy, and that prize pool is already sky high, we're going to be putting our wallets away. No more donations or subs allowed for today. That way we can see the hype meter build up. All right, 2-1-2.
Right here.
All right, another 2-1-2 coming from Legenda, pouring it on Hitman, and this should be enough, actually. No, he drops it.
Ooh, missed the stun punch opportunity right here. He's got such a great health lead. The sweep kick is going to provide him with the victory. Good stuff.
Legenda on a 1-0 score just like that, chat, and we are continuing to go crazy here in the Shark Tank Grand Finals. Cannot wait for that finale, by the way. Comparison, that thing is going to go crazy. 32 of the best players and Platinum Hunt going to be coming through for that money.
Well, that's going to be quite a day, quite a day.
It's going to be a 3-day, by the way, a 3-day. Can you believe it?
Well, the finale is going to be spread across 3 days.
Oh, yeah, 3-day finale, man. We're doing overtime. We're doing super overtime.
Okay. I see the vision.
Johnny Cage.
All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing and let's continue to send this thing north. And now let's go. The Johnny mirror that everybody, I didn't even know we asked for, but you know what? I appreciate it, Chad. Let's go.
This one came out of left field for me. I was not expecting it either, but either way, they're both satisfied with their choices here. Because I see no character selection change out of Hitman right there. So, see how he feels about this. He must feel pretty good about it.
All right, the 2-1-2 now coming out of Legenda, though. He plays an excellent Johnny. And he's, you know what? I think he's already celebrating early, saying, Vape, I'm already in the Shark Tank Grand Finals, but I still want to whip the shit out of Hitman. You better believe it.
Hey, no problem there. You can play however, but yeah, here comes Legenda, proving he wants to get out of here a little early. He doesn't want to have to deal with the bracket reset.
No. If anything goes wrong, I believe he'll switch to the rain. He's like, I don't want to play more games than I have to. A big gut punch, and now though he drops the combo. Big sweep.
It jumped a little bit too deep on that jumping attempt, but either way,
the big punish, and that's enough. Loads up that hype meter, by the way. I love it.
Damn, I'm good.
he is flying high right now. He is on the phone. He's taking pictures, and he is beating some ass. But the jump three is going to break and stand one opportunity.
All right, though, the 2-1 and down another low into the sky. That Goro keeping it safe. Love the Goro skin, by the way, coming out with the classics. And now another 2-1 into the low. Hitman is starting to pull away.
That is great. Yeah, Hitman in the all gold and Legenda in the white tee. Not white tee, white long button up, whatever's clever. He cannot get the combo going.
It's starting to get a little bit bloody up in here. You can already see it, though. The 2-1. This Johnny Mirror, by the way, an exceptional character. Won one of the last final combats in this game. Down one into the sky, though, and Goro to keep it safe. Hitman with the lead.
Johnny is always a popular choice no matter what. And as you can see evidenced right here, it's popular for a reason. Here comes Legenda.
All right, though, the jump in coming from none other than Legenda. Can he finish this off? That Goro gonna be keeping it safe, and another 2-1. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now, but he doesn't. Legenda's not breaking away. He still believes.
And that is
it. That is gonna be the round.
All right, he's gonna go for something on Wake Up. Just walks right into a sweep.
All right, Hitman, though, is continuing to go all kinds of crazy, though. And now Legenda. What are we doing here, Legenda? What is happening? Chad, what is this? The down two coming from Legenda. I'm sorry, from Hitman. What are we doing here? He says, you know what? You won the game. What are we doing here, Legenda? Legenda in Grand Finals?
That was a dead controller. I don't know if that was a dead controller and he just conceded defeat or what happened there.
Oh my God.
He said his pad died.
Hitman doesn't care. He says, I'm wanting to win a tournament today. That's a 1-1 for Hitman. All right, Chad, things are heating up.
Unfortunate stuff. Hopefully you got another one, or you're just gonna have to play plugged in here for the rest. Up to you.
Absolute insanity, Chad. We are seeing Hitman, by the way, is kind of reveling in his own goodness right now. Look at these down twos. Impressive stuff, Chad. This is what we pay money for. Shark Tank Grand Finals. Let's go, Chad.
Oh no, I thought that was a dead controller. You can't play with it plugged in. No.
Legenda, do you want to concede? Is this what we're doing? Are we DQing Legenda?
Oh, that would be tragedy. Hopefully not. If you only got one pad. Oh, damn.
All right, Legenda, do you want to call it a day? It's up to you.
Well, the good thing is you have qualified, and it's your decision.
Well, it's up to Legenda right now. If he wants to do this, then we can do this. If not, all right, Hitman saying, give me the set. Hang on a second, Chad. We might have a little bit of controversy up in here, which we can always use.
Well, he's saying he needs like 2 minutes. He's only got one controller. Yeah, you got to practice your down twos at some point there anyways, Hitman.
PeaceMaker.
Well, you know, if he can win, man, he can be able to buy a backup controller.
All right, Legenda, what do we got here? And I don't think Legenda can play right now. We're going to edit this out, by the way, 100%.
Yeah, he says he needs like 2 minutes, only one pad, but...
Do you not have batteries?
You can play with it plugged in.
All right, Chad, we're trying to see what's happening here. Got to have a backup controller. Moses, he's got the tech.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got out of Hitman? Hitman, you got to pick Johnny, by the way. You literally have to.
Oh yeah, and so far the character select clock is gonna run out right here, so.
All right, looks like we're good, Chad. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. And let's do it, Chad. Legenda says, let me just win this tournament real quick with the dead pad or no dead pad. Let's go.
Okay, he must have plugged in right now, and hopefully that pad stays good with the battery. As long as you got it plugged in, it should be okay. But now it's Homelander Farah. Yeah, he's looking to get out of here quick, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he wants to win this now, though, or else Hitman is gonna reset this bracket, and then Legenda's got way more problems on his side. And now Hitman taking the lead. Computers, and call it like you see it.
Yeah, Hitman now continuing the momentum after taking that last round, which looks like it could have went either way. But now there's some good blocks, especially against the frickin' Homelander. And now Hitman playing a little bit possessed right here.
All right, into the sky, and that is going to be it, Chad. Hitman is going to officially take the lead.
Can we get this show on the road?
Round
Yeah, he has. He's now up 1 round. He's ready to go to 2-1 on his way to resetting the bracket, hopefully for him.
Right, Hitman playing incredible right now. Legenda in all the trouble in the world. All right, the low gonna be no good. And now what do we got here? Still pressing on through Legenda, trying to get any mix under the sun right now. Why isn't he not playing the rain? Maybe he's trying to save it for a rainy day. On all intended though, breaks the neck, Peter.
Good stuff right there. 308 taking some nice damage. Now, if there's anyone who can launch out of this 1 round deficit, it's going to be a Homelander character. And now here it is.
Crunch in the neck. This should be the round. 900 health. No, he drops it. Legenda with some performance issues. 1 in 5 streamers will be suffering that fate. A big kick though. A 2-1-2 coming from none other than Hitman. He needs this. Another one. The takeoff absolutely gonna seal it. Computers, I totally forgot about that, by the way. The 900 health absolutely nerfing Johnny into the ground.
Yeah, and look, Homelander at 150. That's definitely plays a factor when you have such highly contested matches as we have. But no, who doesn't care about that? Mr. Hitman. He don't give a shit.
Hitman right now, he wants this. He wants his bat. He wants his name on the gold symbol on today's tournament placers. However, another 2-1-4 into the nut punch, and now we're jumping sky high into the sky.
He continues to rock. Oh, he's not fallen victim to one fair attempt by Legenda.
Call out. And Capucin, this is going to be Hitman on a 2-1 score. Just like that, he is rolling.
He is. He's going up 2-1. Looks like maybe the death of Legenda's pad has somehow rejuvenated Mr. Hitman because, yeah, he was cooking right there.
And you can see it, man. Hitman, he already knows he's in the finale. He wants to win a tournament, though. This is a lot of pride on the line. Legenda just hoping that controller stays alive, Chad, as we get you to that very next match. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see here. And now, yeah, 1 fight away from resetting the bracket, so.
And Hitman sitting pretty.
That. Yeah, he absolutely is. Now let's see, what are we gonna do with Legenda? He's going right to Shao and Sonya. Wait, Sector? Okay.
All right, Ospas, yes.
Either.
All right, Legenda, by the way, this is his secondary, I can confirm. So you know what? He's trying to kind of sandbag a little bit, but at the same time, I guarantee he wants the win. Let's go, Chad.
Round 1.
Yeah, let's see if he can push it to game 5, and then, because we all know that's going to please the crowd. Let's see what we got.
And game 5 would be great to see, and maybe a little bit of bracket reset action. And by the way, Kieran's asking, where's the rain? Legenda's trying to hide it, but he might not have a choice here. Hitman, though, he has his eyes set on that gold.
I was wondering about that myself. The rain has been cooking so heavily, but instead chooses General Shao, which is always a strong choice. But right now, the momentum continues here.
The punish! And this should be the beginning of the end, even with 1,100 health. Wait, a bit of a drop to coming from Hitman. 4-3 into the overhead. Another down 1, and another one coming from another use of the armor coming from Legenda. All right, the up luck. Hitman's got to make a choice here. That overhead absolutely going to be smashing him into the dirt. Here come more rockets, but he gets hit. Spend the fatal. Kill him now.
Breakaway necessary right there. He does it at not so low health.
Oh, he believes, but Hitman did not. And Chad, that is 100% going to be the round. Hitman getting the corner position as well as Lady Sindel and Mileena watch in the background.
Back throw right there. Sindel also on the throne now. It's 1 round away from a reset here. Can Hitman do it? Can he complete it?
All right, Hitman, he's trying to send us to another 1st to 3. He's on reset point. Can he get it? Will North America have another champion? Overhead is good, and so is the rocket. Legenda not giving up, not just yet. He wants that game 5, but these drops are not going to help him, Pewter.
Ooh, yeah, that was tough. Once the axe was on the floor, I thought he had a good opportunity on the left side of the screen. Unfortunately for him, couldn't connect, and now it forced a breakaway on his own right as Hitman continues the momentum.
All right, and now continuing to swing, continuing to put those low. That overhead somehow sneaking through, though, Pewter. And now we've got shadow kicks. He picks it up. Hitman's close. Wait. Overhead. Good low. And another low. He's going to spend it. That's going to connect. And Legenda is going to send this to set point. Can he get this done?
That will connect it right here. He still needs a victory of his own, though. Because Hitman's sitting on set point right now, but Legenda, he's got to fight here to bring it to game 5 and just eliminate that possibility. But Hitman, the way Hitman's been playing, man, I kind of smell a reset going. I don't know. That's just me.
Keep in mind, your first Shark Tank finale opponent all depends on this match. Overhead, no up block though. 4-3-2, absolutely down wanting the shit out of that is gonna be Legenda. And now that Goro out there to pick up the tab. 2-1-4 into the high riser, but we've got our reputer.
Oh yeah, absolutely we do. And then we have a nice backdash right there. Not gonna get the huge combo off it, but now he actually is. In combination with that rocket and the axe on the floor.
Good defense, I'm sorry. Good offense coming from Legenda. Overhead in chat, I think we're doing it. I think we're going to our last game 5 of the night. Legenda refusing to stop, and now all eyes on Hitman as we go into potentially our last match of the event. Computerson, this tournament has gone crazy. So many game 5s.
Oh yeah, and this is yet another one. I think this is our 4th, 5th, maybe 6th, 7th, who knows. We could actually still have one if the bracket gets reset. We have potential of yet another game 5. So let's see if Hitman's gonna bring us the reset or if Legenda's gonna shut those dreams down.
We're gonna find out, chat. We're gonna find out right here and right now. An incredible stream from start to finish. Does it end here? We will see 630 reasons why you've got to be an Omega Sweat, and these are the final top 2. And we are seeing now the Liu Kang coming out of Hitman. Keep in mind, he plays, oh no, the Ermac. He plays every character on the roster, and at a very high level, I can't admit. Wait, we're thinking about this
right here.
General Shock.
A second, there's deliberations.
All right, we're going with the Liu Kang. What's the cameo of choice gonna be?
General Shock.
Oh, he's gonna mirror him. He's gonna mirror Legenda. I love the stones on this man, though. He's coming out with all the confidence in the world. Picks the Tremor cameo, by the way.
This is the last day you'll see.
So this is pretty fun right here.
All right,
I
chat.
was gonna say, as he cycled through the selection screen, I was like, they give you a lot of time to decide who might be here a while, but no. He decides he wants the mirror. He wants all the fire, all the smoke.
All the smoke indeed, but Legenda coming through, but it's gonna be Hitman immediately answering back. Coming out with the gold. Literally all his characters are gold. You love to see it.
Hey, I like to have that theme. I'm a simple man. I like gold things. I like bright, shiny objects, bright colors.
Absolutely, man. You shake a pair of keys in front of me, I lose my mind. However, though, that avoiding that rocket though is gonna be Hitman. If you're wondering who's who, it's going to be Hitman. He's coming out with the with the General Shout. Glad I could help guys tip jars right there. However, an overhead though into the Tremor. Here comes Hitman. He wants to reset this bracket. Can he do it?
Yeah, Hitman in the gold with the Tremor and Sector with Legenda here in the wintry outfit.
All right, now, if he can get one more combination, this would absolutely be his round, the double rockets, and he's got him spin the fatal. He drops it, the stomp, and now Hitman with the lead. Can he maintain it? Down 1. Oh, that's a huge whip, but no, the stand 2 doesn't quite reach. All right, 2-1, another down 1, overhead. That should be the round. He picks it up and he spends that fatal blow. And he didn't have to do that, however, he was building meter. He did not want to allow him to break away, Pewter.
Yeah, that's a good point right there. Hit the fatal blow before the meter gets built all the way up. That way you're confirming yourself the round. I think it's a pretty good decision, especially for Legenda, who now finds himself on set point here and does not want to go to a reset. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do want another set. I don't know.
All right, chat, let's find out right here and right now. The 2-1 into that overhead. However, that rocket going to be interrupting your plans. A solid breakaway coming from Hitman. And now, though, he is rolling. Can he avoid this? No, that should be a punish to the flawless block. And he's getting sent sky high into the sky, Osboss. I got you. All right, overhead. Double overhead indeed, though. A bit of a miscalculation, though, on another low. Tries to go for those double lows. Hitman is really onto him at this point. Overhead is going to be absolutely paying off. Big stones coming from Legenda. That's a punish, Peter. Is Legenda going to win this tournament right here and right now?
Oh my God, he is very much on his way. Not too much damage left to be dealt, but it continues here. 436.
Go for the grab. The Tremor keeping it safe, Peter. Legenda, he cannot let his foot up off the gas yet. And Chad, one more is all he would need. The overhead, though. And now here we go. Hitman, you've got to go for that gold. Solid grab. He can pull this back. He absolutely can.
Oh my God, this one's getting intense right here.
One
Crown
more.
Chatter's
One
gonna
more.
assist. He's gonna 2.1 health remaining now.
He can't take another hit.
No, he cannot. He cannot. Right here. He's okay now.
The overhead and Chad. That's gonna be it. That is going to be Legenda winning Shark Tank Qualifier 7 in an all-time classic. What an event! What an event to say the least. However, Hitman's still gonna qualify for that finale. And Confusion, give me your thoughts on this tournament.
Waiting out the brutality at the end right there. What a thrill ride we have all been on. All 200 people that were with us at one point, all 119 that still stayed with us. Great tournament. Thank you again for everyone, and thanks for having me as always, Vape.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure, Computers, and I cannot wait to do this again. Guys, we're going to be seeing you tomorrow. It's not going to be Shark Tank, but we're going to definitely have another event for you. And all we got to say, guys, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for sticking around. It means the world to us. Your champion today, none other than Legenda. Congratulations, and all I got to say is it's been an incredible event, a very long event, but at the same time, it's all worth it, man. Thank you guys all so much for everything you guys do. And other than that, guys, I'm going to send you guys to a much better content creator in the form of Y2J. Feel free to give her a follow. She does great stuff out here. And other than that, guys, I got nothing else for you. Make sure you do have yourselves a great day. And other than that, guys, we are going to be seeing you later. Computer, you got anything else to say?
No, I think it's all been said. Great event. Thanks again for everyone to be here. And yeah, Osboss, that down 2 brutal was weird. There was still like a part of a skull there. I was confused on that one too. But that's all I got. Peace and love.
All right, guys. Well, other than that, you guys have yourself a great day. If you're watching on the YouTube side, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow with a bit of a fun event. And other than that, guys, you guys have yourself a great day. We'll see you later.